We are live.
Keeping in mind, I completely missed. I didn't. I know the bulk of what happened, but I did not see the Nintendo Direct. I saw a couple of the trailers from it, the important one, like the big ones, but I missed that entire thing.
Did you watch all of Xbox?
I mean, the Xbox that I watched was when I showed up on Sunday to watch that very small portion of it with y'all, and then I was like, peace out.
Did you watch
I went
all
through.
of
I went through the.
SGF?
I went through
Did you watch
the
all
E3
of
recap.
Jeff Keighley's showcase?
I went through the E3 recap and watched a bunch of trailers.
Okay, so you definitely didn't have to like watch anything that you weren't already interested in, kind of, sort of.
Right.
Okay, but I like a lot of the smaller stuff is not here. Like a lot of the stuff that you might go, oh, that's actually kind of neat. Like a lot of stuff's not here. It's a mostly known quantity stuff.
See, that's the kind of thing I thought you would put in trailer talk and then leave the big stuff for.
But the problem is there was just so much of it, and there's like, it's the conundrum of, you know, that we ran into last week, honestly. But let's just go.
There's no conundrum. We're just gonna have a casual conversation on the show about stuff that we may or may not talk about during trailer talk as well.
Okay. Real quick, you're using a different mic than what you're supposed to.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, something fucked up happened. Hold on.
I think you're using your headset.
Okay, I don't know why. Does that sound better?
There we go.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why it decided to switch all of a sudden, but it took it upon itself to do that.
Hey, Miss Cloud.
Anyways.
Okay. I'm going to press the button and grab some tea, and y'all talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, you're just going to walk away? Just going to walk away during Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, but that's why you watched the trailer.
I did not watch.
Bull.
So this was at the Nintendo Direct?
The Kingdom Hearts disrespect. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
what do you mean the Kingdom Hearts disrespect? Y'all, you know,
you didn't watch this. You skipped over the trailer for this.
I mean, I had to pick and choose when I was watching it.
But I mean, it is the Nintendo version of the trailer. Also, well, you know, the thing is, we haven't heard about this game in forever.
And to see it reappear during a Nintendo Direct is odd, but okay.
I don't think so. I mean, I think that just means that Nintendo is kind of like leading Japanese interest these days.
I feel like I'm a little put off by the like cityscape here.
Oh,
just because,
you know, for a franchise that's really all about like exploring worlds of Disney, there's not a whole lot of fucking Disney in this.
Nick was mid-sentence. All Kingdom Hearts stuff always starts that way.
That's also an argument that's been levied against Kingdom Hearts for like a
lot. But like when they show off in trailers, they don't immediately jump to Disney stuff.
Hey, Funky.
The point is, it was kind of a nothing trailer after so long, right? Like it's been so long since we heard anything, and then they just show that.
I read that as available at launch on the Nintendo Switch 2, and I was like, it's already launched. What are we? The Switch 2's out. What are we talking?
That was a very underwhelming trailer after having waited
yes,
this long.
It was.
Because Kingdom Hearts 4 is a big deal, and the fact that.
Do you think they can win back the hearts and minds of people who hated?
Yes.
3.
Yeah, they're not.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like you think.
Y'all made it sound dire. Y'all made it sound like if I played Kingdom Hearts 3, y'all would look at me different.
Nolan probably said that, but
I finished that game.
You finished that game?
I finished it when it came out.
I didn't even beat 1.
However, there was one particular boy.
Well, what's this trailer?
Who did not?
Who could say?
I'm gonna be honest. This trailer, while it did like,
there's not much.
It did like
to it.
I did feel my loins twitch a little bit. I was also like, this is all they're gonna show us for a game coming out this year.
Yeah,
it's probably a December game.
I mean,
maybe not. I think it's more they just don't want to steal the show, maybe from all the other projects that they're.
I mean, but that's what you say.
In the next few months.
Was this the closing trailer for the?
Yes.
I mean,
yeah, but they're trying to sell other games for the next 3 months. You know.
I know.
Here. pause this because I have something to say. I'm gonna forget. I think what's going on is they're trying to sell a lot of games now with the current prices of what the Switch is now. I think they're planning to do a price increase later this year, and I think they're probably going to time Zelda with it and probably do like a Zelda bundle, maybe even like a gold edition,
to get people
whatever.
to look past the price cut.
Yes, to help look past the price increase, and then because the market and the world is so like volatile when it comes to the hardware and stuff, they're probably a little gun shy on picking an exact date or anything. So they're probably just trying to keep this one on the down low for the next couple of months while they try to sell the games that are coming out. And there's a lot of stuff coming out on the Switch too in the next couple months.
It should be released on November 17th, 2026.
Is that GTA Day?
Yes.
I mean, that would be like the sickest, bold, like dick swinging move imaginable.
And then Valve is going to release Half-Life 3
right before the holidays, right before Black Friday.
But just think about the statement that would make of just like, hey guys,
I mean, GTA is not available on a Nintendo system, so
let's play.
That is true. That is true. Yet.
What's up, bog noise? I wonder if Nick watched that trailer.
But I read about the Dragon's Dogma DLC, but I did not watch it.
Wow. Oh, whatever.
So I heard about this and I didn't watch this trailer either. Holy shit. This was a mobile game originally, wasn't
yes, it was.
No. I mean, but no. It was mobile slop, yes. But they're just taking like, it's kind of like what they did with Octopath Zero, but even more so. Like this is even more of a new game.
I mean, is it
Octopath Zero? Yes.
But like, I guess my
Octopath Zero was versus the original Octopath mobile game.
But this is the kind of thing. Like, this is not to be discounted, right? This is
correct. This is not to be discounted. This game, you know, it's set up to do pretty well. I think there's previews out there. People played it at SGF. It's not this mobile slop game that.
I mean, every time every time an HD 2D game comes out, everybody is like, "Man, could you imagine a Final Fantasy with this visual style?" And now it's happening. So,
well, that's a bit of a stretch because this did exist in some form. This is just Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, but there's a lot more work being put into this than.
It's the wrong guess. No, it's the only one that's available. The others are locked. Well then.
Hello.
You can mute Crispy.
Maybe it's just like a big overview test.
Stefan.
Maybe the others.
Crispy has a hot mic.
How do I mute him?
I don't know.
Mute. There we go. I did it.
All right, play the video.
That could have been bad. Probably is bad. All right, playing.
From outside and within.
Oh, he realized. Okay, we're good. This looks hot.
Final Fantasy Resonance.
When is this coming?
Coming October 22nd.
Oh, fuck! Look, ask and you shall receive. I need to add that to my fucking dock.
Well, we're gonna have to talk about what's going on in Fantasy Critic right now. If y'all didn't look at the bids,
I saw
nuts.
Yeah. Oh boy, I actually hadn't looked yet.
Somebody's trying to distract from something they want. Which we know one of those is Chris Davis in this stupid rat game. But I don't know if he would go so far as to bid on all that stuff just to distract people.
Did you call my rat game stupid?
I don't even think there's rats anymore.
Wait a second, a Plague Tale got a release date?
Yes.
Fuck, man, I missed so much shit.
What?
Yeah, you did.
You spent all weekend looking at mattresses.
Yeah.
No.
Meanwhile, at this Nothing Burger trailer.
Yeah, this is pointing to a maybe delay for this game more than anything.
I don't think this was ever coming out this year.
Okay, hindsight's 2020. You don't know shit.
I mean, of course I don't.
You don't know shit.
But it's literally just rehashing a bunch of shots from the original trailer.
You might need to unmute. Oh, there he is. You just missed the
Hello.
Duskbloods trailer. It was very long and revealing.
I saw
He
it.
is unmuted.
I saw it.
You had a hot mic there for a bit.
I know. I know.
We were just worried about you. We were just making sure.
Yeah.
We're like, wait, no.
Yeah. I just had to take the first test for that class I'm doing, and it was just brutal.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I think I did okay, but there was a lot of stuff I wasn't ready for.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it now.
Something
You know what I say to that? Video
I
game.
found this one kind of disappointing because I like the Xenoblade series fine, but I really would like Monolith Soft to move on to something new.
Only when it has mechs.
Now, granted, they are
There's
like
no
pretty
mechs?
distinct. There's pretty distinct games. They're pretty.
I mean,
distinct
this is their
games.
5th Xenoblade game, right?
This looks more like a Fire Emblem. Okay, this looks like Fire Emblem to me. What the fuck?
No, this looks
Well.
like that one Fire Emblem game.
Yeah, that one-
was
sorry,
really
sorry, yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
That's me as someone who knows nothing about Fire Emblem on the grander scale saying it looks like.
I'm glad Crispy said it for me though. But yes, I mean, people like schools. I don't know, and Harry Potter and Persona is what
Harry
people
Potter
like, so,
ruined everything.
yeah.
I have not watched the Persona 6 trailer.
It's
But
nothing.
I'm gonna
Is that a
start.
nothing version?
I'm curious as to what trailers you actually watched because you keep slashing them off your list of shit you haven't seen, and I'm like, did you just watch the Alien trailer on repeat and jerk off all weekend? Because
I was tempted. I was tempted to.
Jerk off on a mattress in his yard.
Oh god.
Did we watch that weird fucking Star Trek trailer?
Nah, I didn't have that.
Which
Oh,
one?
come on, Nick's
There were
gonna
2 of
play
them.
that game.
No, I watched it. I watched that trailer, Crispy. I'm kind of down, even though I know nothing
Nick's
about
gonna
Star
play
Trek.
it. He's
You,
like
you talking
gonna
about the
be a
Michelle
real
Forbes
nerd,
survival
man.
horror game, or are you talking about the RTS?
The Bloober,
No,
Star
the
Trek
survival
game.
horror game. You think Nick's gonna play an RTS? What the hell's wrong?
Not
what are you,
made by
stupid?
Bloober for what it's
I mean,
worth.
co-developed
Is
by
it
Bloober.
not?
I think it's published by Bloober.
Oh. The point is,
Say
it looks like my jam.
Which
But
one is
why?
it?
Like, why? What is
Star
it?
Trek-
Why? What is it?
Shadow Frontier?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's gonna be at the end of the list, but
What are we doing? Is this an actual podcast?
We're gonna
This
record
is
a
a-
podcast.
we're watching
but it's gonna be
trailers.
it's gonna be a chill, casual, one-segment show tonight where we just talk about news and shit.
yeah.
Okay, Brad's laughing. I don't. You know, what was that game called? I just saw Xenoblade and I blacked out.
Xenoblade.
Genesis, Xenoblade Genesis.
Three Houses.
A new
Okay.
Xenoblade game. looks
Three
good.
Houses.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Three Houses, I'm definitely on
movie I
the
watched last
controversial
weekend?
side of history that's so mad at the fandom for only liking
Fire
Three
Emblem
Houses.
Three Houses?
I watched fucking Gladiator 2 last weekend.
What are you talking about? What?
I don't
That,
know.
This
first
is
of all,
a
that
game
movie
that's set in
sucks.
arena.
Second of all,
It's-
we're talking about Fire
I-
Emblem.
it was fine.
It's all sorts of
Did Ridley
mediocre.
Scott do the second Gladiator?
No, he did.
Oh, was that Alucard?
Yeah, basically.
Legally distinct.
You get to pick a school. I mean, a waifu.
A
I mean,
guild.
Fire Emblem. I hate Fire Emblem fans.
I mean, it's a
So
baby.
you hate
game.
Ed. How dare you?
And yourself, apparently.
It's for children.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying when I say Fire Emblem fans. I don't think Ed's the problem. Although maybe he is. He's like he's a real Fire Emblem fan.
Ed's a real-
I'm talking about the Fire Emblem fans that like hopped on with Three Houses and think that that's the only thing Fire Emblem can be. And when Engage wasn't like Three Houses, they were like, "What is this shit? No, this isn't like Harry Potter. I hate it. I hate it." Yeah,
That's fair.
Even,
That's a
even
fair
though it's
assessment.
like a better playing game than Three Houses
The game,
by
yeah.
many respects. Yeah, I mean, this will probably be great, right? I mean, I love Three Houses. Most Fire Emblem games are great. It's the fandom that got really annoying. You know how
I'll
it
tell you
is.
what,
Y'all
I know
playing-
I know about shitty fandoms.
I was on a road trip and I was playing Fire Emblem Three Houses and Unicorn Overlord at the same time. And I like
Damn.
Unicorn Overlord better.
Yeah, it's better. It's better. I mean, they're both really great, but you know.
Did you
Speaking of
add in
Unicorn Overlord,
You could skip the
Muramasa?
rest of this, bro. No, you can skip the rest of this. That game exists. We had to
Yeah.
make lots of cuts.
Dragon's
That game
Dogma
exists.
2 Dark Arisen. Let's fucking
so they're just calling it the same title
Let's
as the.
fucking
Well, no,
go!
Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen. Also, you have to understand that the naming of a lot of what was going on in the sequel was very meta, right? So the fact that this is using that subtitle again, honestly,
I mean, it's just like another thing that's gonna make people say, "Wow, they just made Dragon's Dogma 1 again."
no, I don't think
a
so.
decade later.
The reason they did that is because some of like the happiest Dragon's Dogma fans have ever been was playing Dark Arisen, the DLC for the first game, which is more than just your typical DLC/expansion. So I think they're trying to get Dragon's Dogma fans back, because a lot of Dragon's Dogma fans were like disappointed with 2.
Really?
Well,
that
yeah,
seems crazy to me.
Yeah, the ones who didn't finish it.
yeah, that. And I think they're trying to get those people back. I mean, I think it was semi-unfounded. Like, most people were just being like dumb bitches.
Fuddy-duddies? They were being fuddy-duddies?
Dragon's Dogma 2 is the thinking man's Crimson Desert.
Dude.
That is, I like Crimson Desert, but that is fair.
I don't know enough about Crimson Desert, but here's the cool thing about this. They're doing like insane like Monster Hunter level patches, 2 huge title update patches before the release of this expansion, starting with one yesterday. And those patch notes are crazy. And there's another one coming out before the expansion, and then this is going to launch soon, and it's going to be pretty
The only
exciting.
reason I didn't
they know.
The only reason
Dark
I didn't
Arisen
actually read the
isn't-
patch notes is because I don't remember enough about
Yeah,
like
that's
how.
fair. They were also very long.
To be clear, this isn't just on Switch, right? Like all the other versions are getting. the
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
Arisen.
Yeah.
Look at all
Also,
the AIR.
one of the things is they're adding in like an infinite fairy stone, which changes the game.
Yeah.
Boo, Infinite
They're
Fairy Stone
caving
is
to
for weakness.
terrorist demands. They're caving to terrorist demands.
Weakness. You got 2 feet. Why don't you use them? God damn it!
Before I even knew what this was, although I think I knew it was
I
Stellar,
knew what it was
Stellar
almost
played
instantly.
pretty quick. When I saw that cityscape skyline, I was like, ain't no fucking artist on the planet drew all that before this trailer. A robot did that.
It's a game about robots.
True, but not in like the fun Pragmata way, where like the in-game robots did the stuff, but a real artist slaved over a hot computer. No, this is actual.
I want to
Okay,
skip
first
forward
of
to the
all-
good part.
First of all, you are throwing around unfounded accusations.
No.
I
no,
know they have admitted that they've used generative AI.
Oh, but it has the look for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot about this that reminds me of Stellar Blade 1.
Yeah, no,
but this
I'm
also looks very
literally
much
only
like God
talking.
Hand.
No, I'm only talking about the skyline. God Hand. I think you're missing the topic, Chris Davis. But I'm glad she punches. No, I was just talking about like the skybox, skyline, all that stuff.
Should do lunch.
The rest of this looks like, you're right, looks like Stellar Blade. But like this stuff right here, like watch when she looks up. That shit ain't real. That shit ain't real.
I
But it's
mean,
fine.
I mean, it could just be a skybox, not actual geometry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
it is a skybox.
I mean,
made
it's
by a
definitely a
robot.
skybox.
It's fine. There's other
I still-
controversies with the game that are like even more
I know.
disheartening, I suppose. For...
I am gonna play this, and y'all are gonna give me shit about it, but I love that first
Well,
game way too
well,
much.
do you know the other thing in the news is like a lot of fans were like, why does Evie look so? Why does she look younger?
It's not the same
and-
character.
No, this
There's
character.
even and there's EV.
Evie.
Yeah, this is not the same character from Stellar Blade 1.
I know. I played Stellar Blade 1. I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
But Evie is the character
Yes.
that they made younger and smaller. This was the developer saying this because people observed that, and they were like, "This is weird." They like turned her into a 13-year-old or whatever. Like, you know.
Okay,
like
I
she-
don't. 13.
No.
That's
This
weird.
is the news story.
Yeah.
And
But like, where
and,
are
like,
you getting 13 years old? Like, I
No.
watched that whole trailer and there was no
No,
part of me was like,
that's me paraphrasing. What I'm saying is people were like, this is a little disturbing. Why does she look so young? And then the actual like shift.
I'm gonna be honest.
shift
I
up-
didn't think she looked that young.
Well, the developer acknowledged it. Like, yeah, she's shorter, younger, smaller. Like, we did that on purpose.
But like, you can be shorter, younger, and smaller without being like a child. Like that doesn't necessarily equate to she looks like a child.
Well, that's what the audience.
I mean,
was
I don't know.
saying.
I feel like people are extrapolating. Like, I don't know. The goal could be to make a character that is younger and smaller than the character in the first game, without it being like the goal is to make the character a child. I don't think that's fair.
Maybe, but it's not
Whatever.
a prequel or anything. But I'm just saying this is where people are getting kind of upset. Even people who like the first game are like, and a lot of people
I stay
do.
off the internet.
No, but like it's interesting that the developer is like, yeah, that was our goal, and it's a little
To make her a child?
Well, I mean, I don't want to
to make
say
her
it,
a
but like
younger
there is very it's not uncommon to see some character designs looking a little off in
Have
that
people
direction.
not been paying attention to anime for the past like 50 years?
Well, I mean,
do you know how many do you know how many like sexualized characters there are in anime that look like they could be 15 years old?
I mean that is the thing with Stellar Blade, right? Is like the characters are very sexualized. So
Yes.
the idea that they're trying to make them look younger is disconcerting to some, is all I'm saying, or is what the internet is saying, I suppose. But I mean, the punching looks cool for sure. I don't know. That is the big news topic, though.
Wonderful.
Anyway.
For that particular game. I'm pressing play.
That developer has a history of saying things that people wish they didn't, or people wish they didn't say.
There's a lot of that going around this industry. People saying things that they should have probably just shut their mouth about in the first place.
You know, you could play this. This is not pause worthy, but this is like, I feel like they showed a healthy amount of what this game's going to look like when you're playing it, which I
This
don't
looks
know.
cool, but I just know I'm going to be bad at it. I can just tell.
Well,
I'm
the
gonna be terrible
XCOM
at
fans are eating good, right? It looks a lot like
Yeah.
XCOM, but I do
Yeah,
wonder
and
if, like, is
I
it going to
was
have
terrible.
like the teeth of XCOM? Is it going to have the campaign teeth of XCOM? Or is it
I
going to
mean,
be more like a Gears
probably
Tactics? You know what I
not.
mean?
I mean, you can make
Is that
any kind
good
of team
enough
that
for a
you
game
want.
like
Like, you
this?
can have a whole astromech team be deployed.
Incredibly high stakes are important. Or is it going to be more like a Rayman tactics? Mario vs. Rabbids, I should say.
Oh,
It's not, I
that'd
mean,
be
it's not
cool.
hero based.
Ah,
What
Star
are you
Wars,
talking
huh?
about? What do you mean it's not
talking
hero
about-
based?
Star Wars.
that
It's
Brad
Star
Pitt?
Wars.
You have 4 dudes that have like you're gonna like level up and stuff. It's
Yeah,
definitely
no,
Are you
I'm
saying a
saying they're-
Jedi isn't a hero?
I'm saying that there are
They're
heroes,
defenders of
but
the
it's not
Republic,
hero based.
goddammit!
I don't know what that means.
It means that you're not commanding a team of 4 heroes that if they die, game over. I'm talking about you may
No,
have
it's like XCOM.
a hero goes into a battle, and if they die, maybe it's game over. But the other 3 squad members, they can die.
Like XCOM.
I don't remember
I mean,
enough about XCOM.
on
I
very
played it.
rare
saying.
levels, yes.
I guess I just don't know what you're saying. But whatever. It's cool. It's like XCOM.
You know, there's a few choices I've made in the past with my top 10 list that I acknowledge that were bad decisions, and one of those was putting XCOM in my top 10. I didn't earn that.
What?
I put that game
How
in my
much-
top 10, but I fucking sucked hard at that game.
I mean, that game was really
You just didn't play through it or something, right?
I mean, I didn't get far enough. Like, if I told you how far I
The
actually
top
got in that
10
game,
list
you'd be like, you
isn't-
didn't even.
No, shut up. The top 10 list isn't the 10 best games that you
It's
finished.
the 10 games I enjoyed my time
It's
with.
the 10 best games of the year.
But he's saying he didn't enjoy himself.
Oh, you didn't
I
like
quit.
it?
Not that I didn't like it. I acknowledge that it's a great game. I was just really bad at it, so I quit.
I think there's I don't know. I mean, I ask people a lot about movies. I'm like, what do you think's the best movie you've ever seen? Not necessarily your favorite movie, you know? It could be your favorite movie, but like there is a distinction between like something that's really good but you don't quite connect with it on an emotional level, and something that is not that good but you have a lot of like,
I just
you know,
love it.
love for, right?
Yeah. I know you're right. I definitely see the distinction. It's just like it's kind of like when Chris Davis showed up to the podcast with a game that he played for like 45 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Perception.
Well, that was just funny. That was just funny.
But on a bigger scale, like I did it on my top 10 list, where I was like, "This is one of the best games I've played this year." But
let's not start auditing each other's top 10 lists, okay? Because
this conversation is about to take a dark turn towards Baldur's Gate 3, and we don't have time for that.
No. But I love Baldur's Gate 3. I earned that. I'm saying I played like
you never even got turned into a wheel of cheese, Nicholas.
I was joking. Let's play the trailer.
I probably played less than 3 hours of XCOM. That's what I'm talking about.
Say that. You didn't have to tell us that, Nick.
But I'm comfortable enough in my.
Are you saying you're not going to pick the new Star Wars XCOM game up?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to be excited about it.
It has a Jedi.
If it's good, you'll play.
Shut up.
All right, let's play. Let's let Chris Davis talk about his AI slot.
Oh, I love
Sorry,
Jedi.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I really want this game to do well. The history of 1666 is like.
Oh, what happened
insane.
to these guys? They were the ones that got caught using generative AI, right?
No.
Everybody's getting.
They were like, we had some placeholder assets.
No, that's true. That's true with regards to this trailer. But that's not what Chris Davis is referring to. He's talking about Patrice Désilets.
I'm talking about how Patrice Désilets, who after Assassin's Creed Brotherhood left the company, formed its own studio, started making this, which looked very much like Assassin's Creed, and got sued by Ubisoft for copyright infringement. And he had to basically cancel development on that, and they had to pivot, and they made Ancestors.
There we go. I was like, what's the ape game? I can't remember.
Well, he's definitely releasing it into a much more favorable video game market now.
An emotional journey.
I didn't know I literally added the game trailers like segments of these videos, but whatever, it's fine.
We've talked about Patrice.
We'll see. I don't think that's a real video game. Chris Davis, did you play the demo, quote unquote demo of this? First chapter, the prologue or whatever? There's a free prologue that's out.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay. Does anybody watch any of this stuff anymore? Am I taking crazy pills?
No,
I used to watch them when we would go to press conferences.
I mean, I guess I just didn't catch the fact that there's a prologue. I remember
some of these happened while I was at work.
Patrice Désilets said it on stage, but it's fine. You can play it for next week. This shit is kind of wild. We knew RGG was making a Virtual Fighter game, but we didn't know RGG was making an RGG game that just happens to also be Virtual Fighter.
Which is weird, right?
That's cool. No, it's exciting.
It's cool and exciting, but it's like, is it a fighting game still?
It is. Yeah. It's still a fighting game.
I mean, fucking Like a Dragon's a fighting game. You just
do fighting game fans, are they going to look at it as a fighting game?
So it is a fighting game. It is a fighting game. It has a story mode that's like a real video game, which is fine because they're usually just like afterthoughts. And obviously RGG knows how to make a real video game. But here's the thing about Virtual Fighter that makes this kind of crazy. Virtual Fighter is like, in terms of like a 3D fighting game series, it's like one of the most like respected and technical fighting games with like, there's no fucking bears and fireballs and bullshit. It's like martial arts and like blood, sweat, and tears amongst the people who play it. You know,
its name implies that it's a virtual simulation of fighting. It's
respected, right? It's like the Gran Turismo of fighting games. It's not, you know. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's been gone for a long time, and like it's extremely respected, just not super popular in the mainstream anymore. So like for this to come back in this form is kind of wild, right? Because I could see this for Street Fighter, I could see it for a Tekken, but Virtual Fighter, it's like RGG needs to make sure that like it stays a very respected like martial art fighting simulator kind of sorts. And I think that it will. I think they can. I think they have the chops, but. Like this is a bold move for this. Like people are talking about this in terms of like, man, this is kind of what fighting games might maybe need to like break out of the mold. But
yeah,
that's cool. I don't know.
It is cool.
Virtual Fighter 6 Crossroads.
Like the fact that they're not calling it Virtual Fighter 5, 6. What are we on? It's been a very long time.
5 was like 20.
They are. Look, it's Virtual Fighter 6. It says it.
There was a whole show. All right, skip over Jeff Keighley.
I want to watch all the Jeff Keighley talks.
There is a showcase for that as well, but now this thing is. Oh, I hate that there's even any Jeff Keighley here. All right, this is probably my favorite. I mean, I just like Fumito Ueda.
Oh, this looks crazy.
This looks fucking sick.
Some people are like, "Well, the frame rate." Yeah, but shut up.
Games are in
It's overweight.
development. It takes time.
No, I mean, look, it's gonna ship with the fucked frame rate. All those games do. We're okay. We'll be fine.
We've lived through it before and applauded them still.
Yeah.
And then one day, this game will get remade for the PS7 by Bluepoint. Oh.
No, that was a low blow, Chris Davis.
Life finds a way to save art, I suppose. Look at this. Look at how. If it was Bluepoint, none of the lighting would have all been the same on every single one of those shots. Sorry. I'm sorry. This game does look very cool, though.
I mean, it looks cool, but I'm still kind of like, what is it?
Oh, it's like
you're piloting a Colossus.
Yes, it's like Robot Alchemic Drive. But,
but like the moment to like you're firing a gun at these like sandworms or whatever.
It's Headlander meets Rad.
You also shot a bow and arrow in Shadow of the Colossus. That's not what you were.
Yeah, a little bit of Rock'em Sock'em Robots too.
Oh, he does knock.
I'm just like,
off.
When you're not doing one of these gigantic set pieces, like what are you doing? That's just kind of the question I have at this point.
Maybe it's all gigantic set pieces.
That's a possibility.
I mean, that's what Shadow of the Colossus was.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's hunt down,
He's fighting other robots.
17 giant robots.
Can we watch the trailer
It's
for
exciting.
the Gundam game?
I don't know when. It's not on here.
Oh, come on.
God damn it.
Are you excited about that? Are you excited about that?
Yeah, he is. I'm going to sneeze.
I'm bracing myself for it. Let's say that.
Yeah, let's. Okay. I mean, here, let me add it. I don't know if we're gonna get
the idea of an Armored Core style, like new Armored Core style, Armored Core 6 Gundam game is really awesome, really exciting.
Remember when I called it
the design
Gundam and you were like, "It's not
people
Gundam."
Are like, I know, and dude, that's because that thing doesn't look like a Gundam.
Didn't look like
the irony of me calling it calling the Gundam game is hilarious.
It is like people are having real big, back and forth about the design of that thing online. Like, it looks weird. People are like getting weirdly mad about it. I think it looks kind of cool, but I also agree it doesn't really.
This is just set up, Chris Davis. You can play this. I mean, it's just mood.
I did want to mention that, so this was one of the games that people got hands on with at SGF. And so a lot of preview embargoes broke on it. And there is gameplay footage out there of this. And the demo environment is taken straight out of Alien Isolation 1. Nick, that's you would remember the level where you're trying to eject the alien into space and you get ejected with it?
Yeah.
That one big chamber that's round that you have to go release levers on. It's
what are you talking about?
This
is Nick's most favorite game of all time. Of course he remembers what you're talking about.
You shut your whore mouth, Crispy.
So what are you getting at, Chris Davis?
I'm just saying, they reused an environment, art, level design, and structure the exact same way for a demo of the sequel.
Soulless, lazy, cash in. Woo!
Which makes it just sound like they don't. It's so early. That
I think it's really early. But
so why would they?
What were they demonstrating there?
What
was
I'm
in the
super
demo?
excited that it exists.
Are you sure it wasn't a demo of the first game?
Push the
what made it the second game?
No, it was.
Right, skip.
He's playing a demo of the first one. It's like really similar to the first game.
This
is exciting. Full on reimagining.
Super fucking exciting.
Can't wait to see Steve.
I wonder if they'll make Steve. Every character they've redone, I think, has been pretty good. So
this is kind of long and slow. I mean, it's. I get it. This trailer exists to be like a surprise and not like an exciting.
I don't remember this part, This
because
Is
this
this
was not
part
in there.
supposed
This is fresh.
okay. So okay,
Where
that's
is-
what I was.
Where
thinking.
does this take place?
Paris.
The
Well,
actual
not the whole
game.
game. Only a small
Paris?
part of it. Takes
You go to
like
an island, and then you go to
You're telling
Antarctica.
You're telling me
Yeah.
that's a French woman?
That's a
Yes.
French woman, yes.
a...
And by
A
French woman, I mean
Parisienne?
it's a woman living in France. That's all.
She's
I can
like,
tell you.
Yeah,
would you like
a French woman.
some
Wait,
of
why
my
is it showing-
pamplemousse?
You
Wait, why did it
captured the
just skip?
straight SGF stream was fucked on YouTube for everyone, and so you
Oh.
just captured a stream straight from the stream.
Pamplemousse.
Rock Island and then Antarctica.
Rockford
Wait,
Island.
was
yeah.
there an actual sequence in Paris in the original game?
No. There was
But
at
like the
a.
story.
It was
the
an
story
unannounced
mentions it.
or unidentified an umbrella facility
Yeah,
somewhere in
yeah,
Europe.
Yeah,
Zombies in Paris.
yeah, except this game is
But-
zombies in Antarctica.
But she was looking for her brother in Paris in terms of the story, right? You just didn't do that in the game or something? Something to that effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to find Chris.
Redfield.
This is 3 months after Raccoon City was destroyed.
Well, maybe let's just skip another 20 seconds. I mean, I know there's not much to this, but there really wasn't much to it.
No,
And this is coming out next year. Is Capcom ever going to take a break?
No.
Nope.
No, they're not.
They're
and
just
let them
plowing
not
through
take a
devs.
break.
Do you know how capitalism works?
Wow. He
Yeah,
wants
it's a
them
big
to.
ol'- it's a big
crunch
ol'
until they're-
meat grinder.
I mean, does Capcom crunch? Do we know this?
What are you
What are you
talking
talking
about?
about?
Every studio crunches.
Are
I
they
mean,
a
every
Japanese
studio
game
like
developer? The
has
entire
crunch periods,
Japanese
but-
business model is based on crunch.
That's like asking if
Workers don't
McDonald's
even go
contributes
home.
to cow murder.
I've been hearing about Japanese
Where do
workers
you
sleeping
think
under
they get
desks.
the burgers?
I
Where
know
do you
that.
think the video game comes from, Chris?
I understand
it comes
that.
from immeasurable human suffering.
What I know about Japanese development, they never talk about Capcom crunch. They only talk about other
They don't-
studios.
They don't talk about anything. Everyone's a vault over there, man. It's like
Yeah.
what say with a straight face. Do you think RGG crunches? Say that with a straight face.
I mean,
Or
I'm pretty certain they
or,
live at the
oh.
studio.
Team
Platinum
Ninja.
Games.
Does Team Ninja crunch? There's no crunch time. That's not what they call it. They call it game development.
They call it all of Japanese corporate culture. Like
Yeah,
every
Yeah.
industry in Japan crunches.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is pretty wild, right?
I mean,
It's
it
not
is.
that
It's nice to
wild.
find out what Platinum's
It's
working
early.
on.
We knew this was like a thing, didn't we?
I don't think so.
That's what I thought. I thought
Not-
there was something
that
about the
Platinum
last
Games
Ronin.
was making this.
We didn't
Well, I
know
don't
Platinum
that we
Games
knew
was
that Platinum
involved.
Games was making it, but they did make a Ninja Turtles game before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was in their paycheck.
I swear
era.
to God, there was the last Ronin.
Oh, are they
announced
not
and then
in their
canceled.
paycheck era?
It was. I think.
Oh
I
fuck
think-
yeah! Let's go!
I
Let's
put this one in for
fucking
you,
go!
Crispy.
Ooh. It's your boy, dude. He looks like a fucking menace. Look at this shit.
He's just a
Oh my
sniper?
God, he just said, "Get off my lawn."
Okay, I'm not.
Yeah. That's actually a reference to a comic, not just like an old man meme.
It is pretty cool.
That devil
Dude,
dinosaur.
look at this. He's like Moon Knight, but he's a hit scan.
I want to see him ult
like-
though. Let's ult.
No, here it is.
Does he Marvel
No, not
MVC2 ult?
His ult is that where he does like this huge vertical sweep, and then it leaves a crater, and then the crater explodes. Dude, fuck yeah! Tomorrow, baby.
I was hoping to see Cyclops in Tokon or whatever it's called.
Listen.
He does need to be in there.
My
What's
main
going on,
Marvel
the
rivals
lingering
up to this
stench?
point were Moon Knight and Hawkeye. Now it's all Cyclops, baby.
I haven't watched this either.
Fuck is this?
I mean, you didn't watch the E-Day presentation thing?
I want to know what Nick watched.
wait,
I want
is
you to
this
show me that.
Gears of
Show me
War?
I
Oh,
watched the
yeah.
Ocarina of Time trailer. Okay.
Just like a 10-second trailer.
This is Gears of War.
But I watched it.
Yeah, what's wrong with that, Crispy?
I didn't know this existed.
Yeah, except you bid on it in like 18 other games. Come on, bro, don't lie to us. Did you look at Fantasy Critic this evening, Crispy?
It's crazy.
Oh, I saw there was a bunch of.
What's happening? Somebody really wants Danganronpa. He's trying to throw off the scent or something.
Throw on this. Oh boy, who knows, man?
And we know Chris Davis is gonna overpay for his rat game. Poor guy. But you know, he better, or I'm gonna steal it for $1.
Wow,
I only have $3, so
this is a big
y'all don't have
list
to
of
worry
games.
about me.
Hey, which one of these should I bid on?
Shut up, Chris.
You guys think Final Fantasy Resonance is gonna be good?
Shut up.
I think so.
No one's helping you.
Okay, no, but for real, the Black Flag Resynced. People like that game, right?
It is my favorite Assassin's Creed.
Right? It's a good one.
I don't know.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. What's the word on that? What's going on there?
It
How's
looks
that
pretty fire. I don't know. It
We're
looks
gonna
pretty
talk about
fire.
Fantasy Critic
Yeah.
on the show.
Yeah. Ooh, I bet that Raymond's gonna be a good one. Who's bidding on Plague Tale? Come on, Chris
I
Davis.
wonder. I'm gonna spend at least $22 on that, Chris Davis. Just so you know.
What'd you
This
say? I'm
looks
sorry.
crazy.
Plague Tale. I'm gonna spend at least $22 on that. What do you think about
Well, you
Gears?
only have
you think Gears is gonna
$3, so you're
pop?
kind of fucked.
You think Gears is gonna pop?
I think it
no,
might.
it'll
I think it
pop
might get like a
for
mid
people.
85, something like that.
This
going
shit
on
looks
here?
For
What
good.
is
people who
this?
like Gears.
Oh my god, Crispy. Watch.
I missed one of the showcases, I think.
Xbox.
And also, why is it not working? Is it real choppy for you guys?
A
No,
little bit.
I mean not significantly. Maybe in like a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse sort of way.
No. Like in a like 1 frame per second.
No,
Oh, definitely not for me. That's
You're missing a cool trailer.
Gentlemen, Mike is in chat.
hello, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Mike.
What's your game of the show? I know it's Jin Atlas, right? What else though? What else besides Jin Atlas?
A corpse in hand is worth 2 in the grave, as they say.
Look at the We're not here for you.
Not here for me!
Oh, you know what? I saw this character in a mean tweet talking about millennial writing. So I don't know. Are people into this or not?
I mean, so this
the
is
stuff in the second half of the
exile.
trailer is really cool.
Yeah, like there's if assuming this comes out and it's not a completely broken mess, like in Exile, I mean,
That's
like
history.
Wasteland 3 was really good, and
Oh, this is the
This is-
Wasteland guys?
yeah, yeah. So, as long as it's not a broken mess when it ships, but like in Exile, I don't know. They make Obsidian look like Naughty Dog sometimes in terms of polish. Nah, well, okay, that's unfair. That's unfair.
That's a little mean, yeah.
But I'd be
I like
surprised if this comes out and doesn't have issues at launch.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of
Wasteland 3 was a broken fucking mess at launch, and that game was like much smaller scale. So
People are gonna call this steampunk, but I don't think it is.
You've just
it
joined
is.
No,
It's
where's
clock
the steam engines? This is like Clockwork Technology doing magic. This is Mana Punk, baby.
It's got Clockwork. It's
As
Clockwork
long as
is
there's
in
some
the
punk
title.
in there, I don't care.
Yeah, Clockwork, not
Wow,
steampunk.
this is. Do you see that glove though? This is a
Singularity.
a, singularity like. Yeah,
Are you
you knew the assignment.
Is this
Yeah.
that one level of Titanfall 2 like?
No,
I mean, yeah, you are
That's
changing
Control.
the future by going to the past.
I didn't put Control Resonant in
That's
here,
not
but
Control.
that's another one that people played SGF review preview embargo lifted, and everyone's
No.
like glowing. Who has that? Chris Davis,
No,
you have
no,
that,
no,
right?
no, no. Legend of
Say
Zelda:
it one
Link
more
to
time, I
the
couldn't hear you.
Past is that one level of Titanfall 2 like.
Cause and effect.
Oh,
Effect and cause.
Oh, different level. Yeah.
Oh.
I think this is I mean, since BioShock and Judas are literally never coming out, I guess we're just gonna have to settle for the In Exile version.
Yeah.
What?
So I have spoken to somebody about BioShock 4, and the things that he told me line up with the fact that they didn't show it at SGF.
Yeah,
What are
they did.
you talking about?
Well, that's a project that's
What do
been
you
rebooted
mean?
at
You
least twice at
spoke
this
to
point.
somebody about?
I know somebody
You have a
who
contact
I have a contact who has seen the game
who's seen
and-
Bioshock 4.
and has been privy to certain things and told me that
Thumbs
it
up or
went through
thumbs down?
well, thumbs up, but apparently
No, Nick. Thumbs up or thumbs down right now.
right now thumbs down.
Okay.
Apparently there's been like they went back, they didn't like completely go back to the drawing board, but like apparently they are retooling it, and it like very late in development decided to retool it.
What's with the
pretty
cards
heavily.
in this game?
I have no
What
idea.
card stuff
Is it
happening?
like Souls?
Nick, you want to trade this for something?
Also,
No,
Obviously
I
not
don't.
favorable.
I just realized that this is Castlevania? Oh
Yeah.
my god, what's happening?
I mean,
watched this trailer.
Nick, if
I
you want to
missed
trade,
the Xbox showcase, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Nick, if you wanted to trade something, you could trade this for Ocarina of Time remake.
Ocarina.
Oh, I could do
Chris
that.
Davis.
Yeah. Chris Davis is he's litigating our.
I'm
shut the
just
fuck up,
making
Chris
a modest
Davis.
suggestion.
You dumb bitch! Are you still afraid of me this year with as many L's as I've taken? You're like, oh, we got to get Ocarina from Brad. Look, you're
But
fine,
you could be
man.
further in the ground, Brad. That's what's important.
No,
Does somebody
but what
have
would be
this already?
embarrassing is if
We can
I
get you
do.
down to
Still
the
let me
mantle.
win.
We can get you beyond the crust.
if you still let me win, you should be focused on not
Brad,
grabbing any
I-
L's because you're in a pretty decent position.
I will
Dude.
trade this for Ocarina of Time.
What? Double 15? Dog.
The man's got a point.
This looks kind of sick, actually.
It does. I really want to play this.
Look, when I asked if you want to trade, I was being serious. Let's not get stupid.
I'm being serious too. I would
Belmont.
trade
Oh,
this for Castlevania for
that would
Ocarina
be
of
so
Time.
good for me. It'd be so great. Why would I trade? Why would I trade that?
You asked if I would trade it for something, and I'm saying yes.
You
Ocarina
don't even know
of
what's on my list in your.
I know you have Ocarina of Time.
This is
I know,
Crazy
but
Taxi?
Chris Davis is stupid. Don't listen to Chris Davis because I would not do that. But I have other
You're missing
juicy
my
stuff.
point.
I'm sure.
You're missing. I know
Was-
you wouldn't do that, Brad.
was
I'm
Crazy
telling
Taxi-
No,
you,
no.
you
You
want it
might be
so bad.
overvaluing Castlevania. Is all I'll say. But more power
Gentlemen.
to you.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
listen.
Yeah, we're gonna get struck.
Is
with
a new
this.
Crazy Taxi really what we want, or do we want a new
Offspring,
Simpsons hit and run?
Nah. Well,
Is this a new Offspring song for the
can
game?
can we
No,
listen
it's
to
the same
Offspring? No, this is not new.
I
Can,
can't. It's been
can we listen to Offspring in Simpsons Hit and Run?
I mean,
There's rumors of a maybe remake.
Maybe.
But Hit and Run is a GTA like. If you want to, the Crazy Taxi
Yeah.
like was Simpsons Road Rage.
Wait, is that real? I
Yeah,
thought Hit and Run had the whole Crazy Taxi thing too. or was it
maybe,
just like
but
a
I mean it was a
mini-game?
GTA clone. For the most part. Was there delivery, pickup, and delivery in Hit and Run?
They should call this. They should have called this Crazy Uber.
Shut the fuck up, Nick.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was
Ride.
also.
I hate
Yeah,
you.
Also, they admitted to generative AI. So fuck Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Uber, right, guys? Bring it.
Crazy
bring
lift.
up to
Crazy
date.
lift.
I know y'all don't care about this, but I thought this was surprising because I just
Is
assumed.
this Onimusha?
No.
No.
Nope.
Oh, what is it?
Dynasty Warriors.
Is this Dynasty Warrior?
No,
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
Dynasty Warriors.
It's Team Ninja.
Stop
Oh,
it.
is
Wolong
it
too,
Romance of
yeah.
Three Kingdoms?
It's Wolong 2.
Oh, it's Wolong too.
I was surprised they were making a Wolong 2. I mean, Wolong is cool, but like
Wait,
it's
like-
very clearly the world was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Can you just make another Neo or something instead of?
But it's like Wolong TOO, right?
No, 2, the number.
Also, like Team Ninja,
Chris
what are
Davis
they?
doesn't
What
know
are
how
they
to spell
doing?
the number 2.
Why do they never take a break?
Brad, you know what you sound like right now? You sound like
Because-
that video, that
'Cause
meme
the West
where it's
is
like
in decline.
Yeah.
you sound
fucking
you
true.
sound like that
There's
meme
blood
with
in the water.
the fresh college graduate who shows up for her first job and was like, "All right, guys, have a good summer." And they're like, "What do you mean have a good summer?" I'm like, "It's summer break tomorrow." And they're like, "This is your job."
Oh well,
Like, what break are you talking
these
about?
guys release like 3 games a year. It's crazy, but I don't know. It's just of all the recent projects, like I would rather a new Stranger than Stranger in Paradise or whatever their fucking Final Fantasy Souls-like was. Wo Long was just the most uninteresting of all their recent projects.
I would agree.
How much do y'all think Chris Davis is going to spend on this in Fantasy Critic?
Well, he didn't.
I'm spending
he
at
didn't
least
spend enough
$31.
He didn't spend enough to get Metro for me, but then I had to drop Metro.
Oh yeah. Well, it was lower valued because the chance of it coming out was low, but I think the chance of this coming out is much higher. Although, the combat looks a little shaky.
I mean, that's a series that never had explicit, direct combat before. Really.
Yeah.
In January, I thought of all the games that are coming out in September of this year, the one that most likely to probably get delayed is going to be Control. And this is what I thought in January. In hindsight, Control looks like the one that's most likely to come out, and I'm horrified because I counterpicked it in Super League. But it was only because I was fishing for a delay, and it's so crazy that Remedy has their shit together more than any of these other developers. What the fuck? August is soon too. That's crazy.
That's 2 games with Resonance in the title.
Yeah, it's a bad.
Yeah.
Stop doing that, y'all.
Well, Resonance and Resonant.
They're all bad.
Wait, is the Final Fantasy game called Resonant?
Oh no, I was
This is
saying
a good
Control
trailer.
Resonant. No.
This is a good trailer if y'all haven't seen it.
This
Oh my god,
is
there's 3 Resonance.
This is not a good trailer.
Oh,
Final
you're
Fantasy
a
Resonance.
jackass. What are you talking about?
The gameplay demonstration is so much more informative.
What is
Okay, but
this?
I said this is a good trailer. This is trailer talk. The other thing, being good or better does not make this bad.
Hey, what was the release date on Plague Tale?
August.
August 27th, the same day as Star Wars Zero Company.
Thank you. Playground. Wait, what?
This is
This is
Fable.
Fable.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they really heard all the criticisms about
actress?
it being too goofy, huh?
Y'all know
You
this
say
actress,
that,
right?
and then they put out the other day a 30-minute
just,
gameplay video that is all goofy.
Yeah, but they haven't had one single look at this game that wasn't just like. I mean, this has so much more gravitas than anything they've done yet.
I mean, probably, but like, if we get to the 30-minute
Haley
video,
Atwell.
which I'll skip around on, like, it's 100% Fable. It's like OG Fable 1, just remade as if it was today.
But this trailer looks good.
I am really bummed that this slipped though.
Oh, you're
I'm
bummed.
fucking ecstatic.
Well, I mean, actually, I'm actually quite happy about
Is
it.
that what's her face from What We Do in the Shadows?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The
I
New
didn't see.
Zealand. What's her name?
I didn't see.
Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken.
I'm really bad at looking at video game characters and like seeing their
Yeah,
actor
they're weird.
models. To me, they just look like cartoons. I don't know.
Like Deborah.
That's
Ann
Haley
Woll.
Atwell.
Yeah,
I don't know who. I obviously don't know who that is because she does
Captain
not look
Carter
familiar
from the
to me.
first Avengers, the Captain America film.
She was also in the last Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah.
Didn't see
The last 2, actually.
Oh.
Didn't see those, but I did see Avengers like 2 decades ago or something. Whatever.
She's Captain America's love interest, the one that he went back in time for.
That last line kind of ripped, but we
Captain
weren't really
Carter.
listening.
Peggy Carter. Thank you.
Looks pretty cool.
Whatever.
Glad it's
Why couldn't
coming out next year.
Control get delayed to February?
Because
So
there is a
sick.
god. All right, it is
Because,
past 9 o'clock.
What are
How
y'all?
we
What are you
doing?
talking about? I didn't counter Control in our league.
I know we
Or
want
do
you to
y'all-
fail in all leagues.
You want me to fail in Super League? I'm in the championship, and y'all want me to fail? That's how much y'all dislike me. I mean, I maybe believe that from
Yeah,
Chris Davis,
dude.
but the
You're
rest
like,
of y'all, come
you're
on.
like the Knicks, man. Fuck you.
What the fuck? I'm also one more review for Moon Sigil Atlas, and I might win Royale this quarter.
Well, you
Which has
better
been-
email them with
Who
links to
counterpicked?
reviews.
Who counterpicked Fable?
I did.
Oh,
That's good.
the fucking cutthroat. You fucking bloodthirsty.
And it's it paid
I
off.
think I countered Fable in my Super League. I don't remember.
That's good. Well, I want you to fail in whatever league that is.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I'm in the 7th division. Go fuck yourself.
Well, you just joined this year. How are you doing in that, by the way?
I mean, right now not great, but like I don't think I have much that's actually even released.
I don't need to
And that
win.
whole division is playing the slow game that I like to play. So
Yeah.
Can we talk about
that
how there's
doesn't
a
work out
fucking
for you.
job system in this game? And like that,
It's nice. It's
that's
nice.
sick.
No,
I
this
really wanna
game
play
looks
this.
awesome. The only problem is they fucked up the story so much already that I'm like, it's hard for me for my heart to swell. I suppose.
They fucked up the story.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so stupid.
Okay,
You just follow
okay.
like, yeah, it's.
If I'm gonna play Final Fantasy VII, like
Do
the
it.
original one.
yeah, do it.
do it.
No, I mean, what one do I play?
This far without you guys.
No, just play remake.
The
No,
s-
you can't just play
I won't
remake.
let you down.
You're
the
not gonna play
Steam
an old.
version? The fucking.
No.
Do I need to get a fucking emulator? Do I
No, get it
need
on
to-
your Switch. Play it on your Switch. There's a Switch version.
There's been Steam ports.
Well,
There's been
Carl-
ports to everything.
Well, Carl, fuck you, dude. Okay, it's not about being a purist. It's about it going full Kingdom Hearts, and you don't. They fucked
Never
it,
go full
dude.
Kingdom
They fucked
Hearts.
it. I don't want this to be exactly like the original. I want it to not be completely stupid. Like
World's in trouble.
they did show 2 trailers for this. I don't want to follow
And a gameplay
people in
demonstration.
black robes around awkwardly the whole game because that's dumb. It's like everything that the story of the new one's doing in terms of major story beats that
You know the
differs
black robe
from the
dudes were in
original
the original, right?
is so no,
I mean, yeah, they were.
not like that, Nick. Not
I know.
like that. It was subtle or mysterious and it was not stealing the show.
Look, I'm excited
And it
for
was
this game, but I'm also excited that
The
it's finally
fucking
going to be
air-
over.
So sick.
They fumbled like the Eris death scene, and it was just like so. Like it's the only thing they didn't. It's the only thing they needed to get right, honestly. And this whole fucking remake series, and they turned it into Kingdom Hearts.
I wonder. So this scene right here, they're showing with the skydiving. Cloud is not in it. I wonder if like you don't play Cloud for like the first 5 or so hours.
I mean, can I ask you, Chris Davis, have you played the original Final Fantasy VII?
Yes, I have put like 400 hours into it.
Okay. I just want to be sure. Yeah, I think there's going to be a portion where you don't play as Cloud, maybe. But I guess technically that in the original game that already happened in the remake, in Rebirth,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
It's when Cloud falls into the live stream, right? So
yeah. But again, right there,
I guess-
Cloud was not in that group again.
but you know, you could switch your playable characters. You don't have to
They
have
might
Cloud
just be
in your.
trying to emphasize the other playable characters, too. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm talking about like the ensemble shots of like every character on your team. Cloud hasn't been in several of these.
Being pissed about the fucking Nomura ass shit in Rebirth does not make me a fucking hipster. It makes me hate Kingdom Hearts. You fucking goofy and
Can we
Donald loving
can we-
motherfuckers.
Can we just rewind back to the beginning of the stream where Brad talked about Kingdom Hearts disrespect?
It's not even. No. Kingdom Hearts is cool.
He
Kingdom
was
Hearts
like,
fans
"Oh,
are
the
terrible."
Kingdom Hearts disrespect." When I
No,
said
all
I,
they care
I
about
had,
is fucking Aqua and Riku. They don't even care about like Toy Story and shit. Like, no, I think Kingdom Hearts is fine. It's Kingdom Hearts fans I don't like.
it's another one of those. It's the fan.
But like that's because Kingdom Hearts fans only care about the bad stuff, which is the stuff they're now putting in Final Fantasy. Yeah, I just want to hang out with, you know,
Goofy and Donald
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
and Aladdin.
Kingdom Hearts fans don't care about Goofy and Donald or Aladdin. They care about fucking Aqua
Yeah.
and the
Xehanort.
multiverse or whatever.
Aqua got
awful.
hoarded.
Yeah, exactly. They don't care about Donald like sacrificing himself with the most powerful spell in the history of RPGs. No.
They don't feel anything at that part when Mickey Mouse is like, "Leave him to me." And
When a rock
everyone's like,
fell on
"Whoa."
Goofy's head. Yeah, dude, that shit's hype though. That shit's hype. They don't care about a boulder falling on Goofy's head and killing him briefly.
Does he get like flattened like a pancake?
Nah, but they think he's dead. They think he's dead, and they're like, "You're gonna pay for this."
God, can you imagine if
so
Barrett
good,
has like
dude.
a melee class? They'd have to completely rework his character. That'd be awesome.
He's just got like
he
a
had
big metal
melee
fist.
in these games. He has melee in these games.
I mean, he has a little bit, but it's like one particular move. I'm talking about like a whole job system class.
Is this
Yeah, maybe.
pretty faithful to what the weapons look like in the original?
Yeah, actually, kind of.
Some of them.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga.
This shit does look wild, though. I mean, Rebirth, for as much as it like fumbled the main story and like important moments, it was filled with so much stupid shit that was like parentheses positive. And it's nice to see that game is going to have that too. Although then I think I'm reminded of Chadley and how they nearly ruined.
Which
all
Chadley's
that
already
stuff.
confirmed to be in the game. Not only is he in the game, he's on the fucking
As a-
airship, and he has his own dedicated room, so you can't escape him.
As a completely like outside observer, every time you guys mention this Chadley character, it feels like a big joke you're playing. It's like
Oh no!
it's like, oh, there's Final Fantasy, and then and then Chadley, the really annoying dumb guy Chadley who's everywhere. Like, that's not real, right? That's not
Anytime you
real.
do anything in the world, he's just constantly like interrupting you on your phone or whatever, so he can say, "Hey, good job, Cloud." You're gonna have
fast-forwarding
to
through
skip this. Well, just skip it. There's a trailer after this. Y'all want to watch Star Trek or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 9:15, so we need to go after. Although, where did Nick go?
Oh, I don't know. He needs to see this.
He's seen it.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, well then go back to Fable. He has seen this. He literally watched this and was like,
did?
"Yeah, I'll play this." Yes,
Okay.
But I want to talk about it with.
I know. We'll talk about it on the podcast. He's out there moving dragging a mattress into the street. I think.
Fine. Yeah.
Why?
I wanted this to come out because I think it does look cool. People complaining about the combat, like the Fable games was like Bayonetta or something, is some wild shit.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's like
I mean,
it's like what
the systems they have built are just. It's the original Fable, just expanded.
All the Fable games have shitty combat. Like it's not good, at least. So like, what do y'all want? I mean, what did y'all expect this to be? They wanted you to come back to watch this Star Trek trailer, which I told them you already saw, but whatever.
I'll watch it again, but we do need to record soon.
Yeah. Can you go to some action? Is there action in here, Chris Davis? We were going to talk about the action. I think it's the effects that look kind of like whack, but I mean I mean there's so many games out there with like whatever combat. Like what are y'all worried about? I think if it was flashier, people would not be so fussy about this.
I don't come to Fable for flashy.
What? I mean like spell effects and stuff. Like it's very underwhelming. Like I feel like games that have spells and stuff and them they look cool. You know, like fucking Dragon's Dogma and shit. They look cool. And even in the old Fable games, spells looked cool for their time. But here they seem weirdly muted, and I don't quite understand that. Like, is it an engine thing? Is it that Playground Games only makes hyper realistic car models and they don't know how to make a fireball?
I mean,
Eternal.
could it also be that like they're inspired by what they did with The Witcher, with the Axie signs?
But I mean, in the Witcher universe, spell magic is like subtle. That's why it looks subtle in The Witcher. But The Witcher spells look a lot better than this. I mean, I guess over the Witcher games they got more elaborate, right? By 3 they were fancier, but you know, I don't know. I really do think it's like the effects that seem like unfinished almost. We could start though. I guess we'll watch the Star Trek trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a good open world RPG is semi-exciting, regardless, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna have a big beanstalk, and big beanstalks are pretty cool no matter what game you put them in. They're in.
Fucking big old honking girthy beanstalks.
Right? I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not,
Not
wrong.
wrong.
She came down in a bubble, Doug.
Yes.
Sorry.
You gonna tell me that I'm wrong, Doug? I said it
The
to my
new
wife, like,
game
once a
from
day.
Bloober Team. By the way, this is being developed by Bloober Team. They're not like
Developed?
Haha.
Yes, this is being developed by Bloober Team.
I might have been
The
thinking of something
publisher is
else.
Paramount Games.
There's some other licensed game that they're not developing. What was that? That might actually be something else.
But also, what the fuck is going on here?
I mean, I don't know, but I think it's interesting that they brought back Michelle Forbes for a role she played like 35 years ago.
Well, a few years ago, she was in Star Trek Picard.
It
Oh, really?
owned.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It was great. She came back for season 3 of Star Trek Picard, but also nobody cares. Spoilers? Nobody? Anybody? Anyways,
Here's the
spoilers.
Gundam trailer if you want to watch it.
Here's the Gundam trailer.
You could spoil it before I've watched any of it, so I don't care at the moment.
Oh, here, that promise.
This is the Gundam game?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is-
Wait a second. You have seen this trailer?
I did see it. It just doesn't look like Gundam.
It feels like every 10 to 15 years there's a Gundam game that comes out that is made either by a Western developer or made specifically for Western audiences, and it feels like this is one of them. And it has nothing to do
What are
with
the
like
others?
the actual feel of Gundam.
What are the others?
I remember some. I don't remember the name right now. I'll have to look it up. But there was one that just did not look like Gundam to start.
God, this connection's awful.
I'm getting concerned about your your internet connection.
You're our last hope.
Aeon's Life's got a point. It looks like it might be riffing off like the Armored Core 6 vibes a little bit.
Yeah, the gameplay I think is definitely trying to do that. The design of everything is very not like I don't know what this is. I would guess it's not a Universal Century Gundam thing.
No.
It kind of looks like what's that one? Exia or no?
Not Seed.
No, not Seed. Rogue Orbit. Weird name. There's
It's
one
not
called Gundam
G-Quux.
Exia that has not G-Quux, although it does have a little bit of that. Like there
Like that
have
little
been,
floating thing, yeah.
There have been shut the fuck up, that little floating thing. Just
How dare you?
just
I mean, it
relax,
shows up
okay?
in G-Quux. I'm just saying.
relax. Just relax, Chris, okay?
Okay, that sounded weird. Please say it's
Anyway. A lot of Gundam projects lately, or a lot. I mean, there's been a few pretty high profile
Testing.
series that have come out in the last few years that have tried to
Bareback.
break away and do some like kind of weird experimental designs with the Gundams. I mean, fucking Witch from Mercury, G-Quux, what was Thunderbolt, like they all had really unique designs, but this one really seems more like one of those like Eastern developed arena shooter games that you see come as like a free service game,
Like all
last
anime
for like
games
6 months and then leave, where it's like like Mecha Break or something like that, or like
Yeah,
one of like a
Mecha
million of
Break.
these like mech games on Steam or something, where like they're kind of trying to ape the look of Gundam, but they do that kind
there
of
is one mech
over-designed look.
I know nothing about Gundam really, but like there was one shot in that trailer that immediately made me go, "Oh, this is a Gundam game." And I think it was the green mech that's standing in the like field of flowers, like aiming down. Like I was like, "Oh, that mech looks like a Gundam to me." But it seemed very different than like every other mech
It's
in the
called
trailer.
Zaku.
A Zaku, okay, duly noted.
There's always a Zaku in a Gundam series. They're always green, and they usually have like one bright red eye.
That's not that. It's not true. Oh God, it's like listening to my parents talk about
Probably,
Gundam. It's
yeah.
weird.
I mean, I've only watched so many Gundam
Stop.
shows, but
Every Gundam show has a Zaku.
I mean,
No, like
isn't that the rule?
the main Gundam show, like the main enemy, like
Somehow I find ways to inadvertently just infuriate Crispy, and I feel bad every time.
We should start recording. I'm recording.
I'm getting it going.
All right, I am recording as well.
I am recording.
Did Crispy like actually break? He stopped talking.
What happened?
He
What's
achieved-
Chris Davis broke Crispy.
I exploded.
He-
Yeah, I mean, there's always like they're always riffing on that design, but I don't like yeah,
And
you're
Nick-
right. No, he's right. He's right. He's right. He's right.
There's a Valor Mortis demo.
Which one is that?
That is the Ghost Runner dev is making like a
Souls game.
Oh,
well, like a
before we-
first person Souls game kind of.
Hey Brad, do you have since we're gonna just kind of be loosely talking about the showcases that have happened, like the stuff that we talked about, a lot of which we've just talked about on Trailer Talk, but like, do you have a list of all the small stuff like kind of in front of you?
No.
Could you
I can pull up a
that
list.
up? Somebody just
maybe I should
I'm gonna
pull
pull
up
up the E3 recap.
Like who
list.
which do you want? There's SGF, there's Xbox, and there's Nintendo.
I
All
mean,
three.
all three. I mean, that's kind of like, we don't have to go through every little thing, but like there are definitely some things we want to highlight. So but anyways, let's talk Fantasy Critic. Let's do a quick update on what we've been playing, because it's all the same shit, and then just talk about news until we're done, and then we're good. All right, everybody ready for a roll call?
Just fucking shoot the shit.
All right,
I am ready for a
the-
roll call.
It's Saw. The Saw game is the one published by Bloober.
The like president of like the Paramount Games or whatever is saying that he wants Bloober to make the best Star Trek game ever, which is a crazy thing to say. These people don't know. These people don't care that they don't like. I think Paramount is evil. CBS is evil. I hate that they own Star Trek. What are they doing?
Yeah, I get you.
Roll call.
100%.
All right, roll call for the episode starts now. Brad,
Hello.
Crispy,
Hello.
Chris Davis.
Hello.
All right, hey everyone, welcome to episode 847. Are we in the 40s?
877.
Oh my god, I was so off. 877 of 4Player podcast. I'm your host, Nick Henderson, joined tonight by Brad Simons.
Hello.
Crispy.
Hello.
God, and Chris Davis.
I have energy tonight. Good evening.
Finally, somebody.
What? What?
I'm
I
just
screaming about Gundam.
Yeah, that is true. We just had a very long trailer talk. I mean, here's the fact of the matter, guys. Tonight's show is going to be very largely focused on what's going on in Fantasy Critic and what's been happening over the past week with Summer Game Fest and the Nintendo Direct and all that stuff. So we're just gonna kind of talk through all this stuff. Before we get into all the announcements and shit, Brad,
Yeah.
care to give us an update on? We don't start with many fantasy critic updates, but
Oh,
somebody
God.
just somebody just bid on like 1,000 games.
Well, yeah. Let me pull that up now. So a lot happened, right, in the world of video games and announcements,
Yes.
and it makes sense for this to be.
There's always a surge right after these things.
It makes sense that there's a busy week, but I definitely think there's some smoke. So like you can bid on more games than you have like slots, right? And you prioritize them. And so you're obviously not going to get them all, but sometimes when someone like really wants a game, they'll throw out a bunch of smoke so they can get Danganronpa or whatever, or Control or Resonant, or not Control. What's the fucking Resonance? A Plague Tale Legacy. So there are like 10 bids, I think 9 or 10. I'll read them off real quick. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, Beast of Reincarnation, which I think might be Nolan.
I mean, that would be my first guess. It's Game
I don't
Freak,
know.
so.
Danganronpa 2x2, which should not be underestimated, because that might be Ed though. I don't know. That's a remake of Danganronpa 2, but there's also
Was
like
that at some?
there's like a
that
whole
Summer
other
Game
game
Fest?
in there. There's like a whole other game in there. No, this has been a known quantity.
Oh, okay.
This is the one that's like out of place, right? Like everything else has like been kind of talked about heavily this year. That one, I don't know. Somebody wants that one. Final Fantasy Resonance, which we'll talk a little bit about today. Gears of War E-Day, Phantom Blade Zero, which is a promising looking game. The Rayman Legends remake, Resonance, A Plague Tale's Legacy, and Rhythm Heaven Groove. Which
That's a lot of
strong games there, honestly. But
A lot.
I mean, this year, this always happens, right? Like coming into Summer Game Fest, I was like, what is even coming out for the rest of the year? I mean, there's things that have been heavily rumored, things we've talked about, but like the actual like lineup was starting to, everything was like getting stopped in like September because nobody wanted to get too close to GTA. And October was fairly fair, kind of. And now it's just as packed as September. It's getting crazy out there. And there's been some major announcements from Nintendo, which we'll also talk about later in this episode. But yeah, honestly, there's a few things that I was kind of shocked to not see in the bids, but then I realized that some of them were actually picked up at the beginning of the year because they were unannounced, and some people made took some chances and picked up like unannounced Ocarina of Time remake. So congratulations on that, Brad.
that's what we're doing, man. Swinging away. We're swinging away over here.
Yeah,
unannounced, baby.
So yeah, this is just
steroids era.
lots of crazy shit. So we'll have to wait until Saturday to see who. I mean, there's probably going to be
Like Mark McGuire. I'm like Mark McGuire.
Just rope and piss missiles at 400 yards.
Yeah.
What?
I have no
Y'all
idea.
wouldn't even give me Mark McGuire. I'm definitely a Barry Bonds. Huh?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Barry Bonds, then. Fuck you.
No one likes Barry Bonds.
The greatest power. Yeah, but he is still like, has like 4 of the 5 most. Like,
He was
home
on
runs
the
in a
juice,
season.
though. He was on the juice.
I mean, I don't know if you can be on that much juice. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. He was like, in his early days, he was like, not like that.
John Boyes, the sports writer, did a video about Barry Bonds where he did this whole thought experiment where he recalculated Barry Bonds' entire record under the stipulation that he didn't have a bat. So like he never swings at a pitch, right? People were so afraid of Barry Bonds that they walked him all the time.
Yeah.
So he goes back and he does this thought experiment where he's like, how would Barry Bonds have performed without a bat? His batting average went up. And like it was also
he gets on base.
batting. It was a record adding. It was a record batting average, and it was like 0.1 higher than his personal record batting average. It was crazy. It's fucking nuts. Baseball's a stupid game. I love it.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
He gets on base. Gets on base.
Gets
It's
on
base because
base.
people are too afraid to play the game against him. Like,
Yeah. Man, I just saw like a really spicy article. But you were transitioning, Nick, or you were setting
Yeah.
up, Nick.
Well, not really. I mean, I'm not
Can I?
going
Can I?
anywhere specific.
I just saw like a really cool article, and I would love to rattle off a list of games real quick. This is on
Sure.
PC Gamer. It's
I love
18
lists.
embargoes. 18 embargoes from Summer Game Fest just lifted. So let's rank everything I saw in LA. These are like hands-on. PC Gamer Morgan Park. He ranked all of his 18 games that he saw at SGF.
Yeah,
like
give me a
not
list.
trailers. So this is in order from 18 to 1.
From worst to best or best to worst?
Yeah, worst to best. Nekome Nazi Hunter. I don't even know what that is, but that was number 18. Number 17, Minecraft Dungeons 2. Number 16, Crimson Moon. I don't even really know what that is. Number 15, Grave Seasons. That's like one of those spooky Stardew likes. Number 14, this was hands off, but he saw a presentation behind closed doors, Resident Evil Veronica at 14,
Ooh,
which is interesting. Number 13, Join Us. I don't even know what that is. Number 12,
It's a cult
Aliens
game.
Fireteam Elite 2. Number 11, the
crazy. The fact that game is this high on the list maybe is kind of surprising.
Well,
but-
no. Well, I mean, this was the stuff that they had on the floor to like play/see.
Yeah.
11, Avatar Legends, the fighting game, which I've heard very good things about. Number 10, Gears of War E-Day, which was a presentation. Number 9, Bag Magpie. That's the
Untitled Goose
the-
Game wannabe.
Untitled Goose Game clone. That was the Xbox showcase.
The
Number
game
8,
that Chris Davis claims to not be interested in.
Number 8, The Wolf Among Us 2. Number 7, Spyro: A Realm Beyond, which apparently they showed that.
Whoa,
game.
whoa! There's a new Spyro game that I missed.
Heck.
Yes.
When did this get announced?
He was playing Cyclops all weekend and at the Xbox show, dude.
Oh,
Number
dude.
6, Number 6, Blood Message, which is a game I heard some hype about from elsewhere that I was hands-on. Number 5 is Stupid Never Dies, which is also hands-on. That's the one that looks like a Suda game, kind of. Number 4 is Stranger Than Heaven.
Yeah.
Praising the limb-based combat quite a lot, which I heard Jeff Gershman also like praising. Apparently, like the new combat system is hype. Number 3 is Fable. Number 2 is Onimusha Way of the Sword, which was a new hands-on.
Nice.
And number 1,
Star Trek.
I wanted to bring this up because
Shadow
the number
Frontier.
1 is so hype, but only for me.
Gundam?
N plus Infinite times 2.
What?
N plus Infinite times 2.
God,
I
I
how they
remember-
announced that too. How they
A
announced
new
it.
N plus game got announced. It's It's a perfect video game. It's a perfect video game.
Yeah, I know. I remember Brad wouldn't shut up about it.
Dude.
That game
I mean,
is-
it was so funny because they announced it during Day of the Devs, and they had the developers come out and they were talking. It's just this couple, and the developer announced, "Hey, my name is we worked on N plus and N plus plus and da da da, and we're back on our bullshit. This is N plus plus Infinity times 2."
That's what the game is called?
It looks
Yeah.
really cool.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
All right, let's
those
roll.
two games were pretty great, so that doesn't necessarily that checks out.
Yeah.
Cool list. Yeah, dude. So last week we talked about the state of play because at the time that was kind of the only major event that had happened. And there was a lot of stuff there, but since then, obviously we had the actual Summer Game Fest presentation. We had the Nintendo Direct, not to mention just all the different like indie dev showcases and PC gamer showcases and stuff. So we'll talk about some of that stuff before. But before we get to that, I do just want to take a minute. None of us have been. We've all been kind of playing stuff that we've already kind of talked about on the show. But I do want to check in with everybody and just kind of see if there's anything you want to add to it or
We
update.
got to talk about Mina. We don't care about these other people. We got to talk about Mina, Nick. This is why we're podcasting tonight, right?
Are you talking about me, specifically about what I messaged you about earlier?
Look.
I'm having some struggles.
Nick was crashing out a little bit about the difficulty of Mina.
Dude,
or
I
being
was like
frustrated.
raging in my office at work today. I was like,
so
I
can I
got to
ask-
get off my bullshit.
Can I ask how far you are? Have you taken down any
I
towers?
don't even have a trinket yet.
Okay. So
I don't even know what trinkets are.
What are you doing? Where are you at? So it's like
I'm
you gotta
trying to
understand-
go to the first. So I got to the point where it's like, okay, here's this like fountain that has all these like it points you to all the different dungeons, right, in the different corners of the world or whatever. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pick one and go that direction, see if I can
okay.
find it.
Okay.
And I headed east towards I think the crypt.
East is good. Yeah, crypt. Yeah. So that is the first like dungeon they suggest you go to per the newspaper.
Good. I haven't gotten to it yet. And I tell you what, I haven't gotten to it yet because I can't go 5 feet in this game without taking hits from random shit because I don't feel like oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna get so much bullshit for this.
No.
The
Like
character,
I
don't know how to avoid shit. Like I keep getting knocked into holes. I keep getting I'm trying to like move out of the way, but it's not responsive enough. It's not fast enough, so I just end up taking a hit.
Are you jumping
how much exploration did you do of the main town and whatnot, or did you?
I mean, I wandered all over it. I went into all the buildings. I don't even have enough bones to buy shit because I keep dying and losing all my bones.
That's crazy because I don't think I've ever lost my bones once in this game.
Fuck you, Brad.
No, but like I want to be clear. Like I have died, but you get multiple sparks. Like you only have one spark, right?
I only have one spark, and I don't know how that works. Because like sometimes it says die again, you lose all your bones, and sometimes it doesn't say that at all.
It's like a corpse run, right? If you only have one spark, you have one chance to get back to your spark, or you're gonna lose the bones that you had on you. That you had.
I have been close to like 1,000 bones, like 10 times, and lost it all.
Oh. So like
I am
you're
struggling
your
so
level
hard.
Up, your level up is like at that.
I'm level 2 on like everything.
Okay. I see what's happening, and I know what to like. First things first. Like 1, this game's hard. 2, it is like a Souls game where it's going to be the hardest at the beginning when you're trying to kind of get used to how the game works, right?
I feel like my inexperience with like a lot of retro games. Is shining through.
I
hate
can
the way
this
this game
right
feels.
Now. Yeah. Okay. First of all, what weapon did you pick?
The whip.
Okay. So like the whip is obviously very much inspired by like the Castlevania whip, right?
Right, which is why I picked it.
So, well, the thing about classic Castlevania is if you're just walking towards enemies and whipping them, you're doing it wrong. They're gonna fuck you up.
I'm getting fucked up a lot.
Movement is a big thing in Mina the Hollower, and like burrowing is everything, right? Like that is your dodge.
I burrow everywhere, but just because it's fast,
get very comfortable. Yes, it's fast, and that is like a big part of your movement. It's like your dodge.
The number of times though that I have come out and like flown straight into an enemy.
Yes.
I can't even count them. It's just insane.
So here's the other thing though, right? Like when you attack on the ground, you're rooted in place. But you're not if you jump and attack. You're rooted in place when you attack. So like you can't move and attack at the same time.
I can't hear you, by the
Oh, can you hear me?
So I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I think it's probably just your
Nick, can you hear us? Nick! Ah! Oh God, Nick! Ah!
My headphones just decided to just turn off without any sound at all. It was just like
Nick, are you
I was like, did Brad's microphone die? And then I realized I couldn't hear anybody.
Sorry the thing about whipping and attacking in a Castlevania game is if you're doing it on the ground, you're doing it wrong because it roots you in place. Like you're stuck in place.
I hate that.
So that's why you jump. You attack in the air so you can move while attacking.
That's the other thing. Every time I try to use the whip while jumping, I can't do it. Like I feel like I hit the button too late, and then he's just already back on the ground. I've been trying to get good at that. I'm so bad. Look, I feel like I'm hopeless, man. I feel like I'm hopeless.
Well, if I would have suggested a starting weapon, it would have been the swords because they're more like a link. Well, you can get a set of swords just in the world. I know there's the shopkeeper that like sells you the weapons or upgrades your weapons, but you can actually just find them in the world. Yeah, it's like a Souls game where you're gonna have to get your feet, and like it starts to snowball as one, you get more used to the game, and 2, you start to get a lot of upgrades and whatnot. You will get it. It'll get easier.
You gotta be that bell gargoyle, like
kind of, yeah. I mean, more. It's not even like bell gargoyle. Honestly, you're like you're at
but like the difficulty in like a Souls game has never been rooted in like the way it feels to move or control the character. This I feel like I'm struggling with specifically how to effectively control Mina. I'm just bad at it. so far. I'm gonna stick with it
with the
because I
whip.
really want to play this game and like it, and
The whip was probably not for you, probably, but
I know. I'm regretting that decision at this point. I feel like I'd be having a much easier time without the whip.
But I mean, use the range, right? Like, don't get in the face of enemies. You have a ranged, like your weapon is like, it's the longest range weapon of all the starting weapons. You should be attacking enemies from further away. But
flying enemies are the bane of my existence, man. I have been killed by flying enemies in this game like 1,000 times. Ugh. I'm so bad at this.
It's funny because like I get what you're saying, but like that's all stuff I got over when I played like the demo several times, when it was a demo like last year. So like when I started playing this game, I didn't have that frustration anymore. But I remember what it was like first playing the demo, and it took some getting used to. But like know that there is an incredibly like rich
I know. I mean,
with life world out there that if you do get over that hump, there's a lot to enjoy.
I'm gonna do my best to get over the hump because I do want to play and enjoy this game.
I'm like 35 hours in, and
Fuck.
I've been taking my time and like kind of 100%, like trying to 100% areas. Like I do this thing where I'll beat an area and I'll get like some, I don't know, so like a new something. So I like re-explore old areas or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
but I just got to upgrade that like shows me kind of like, oh, this room has a secret, and oh, you're next to a room with a secret. It's like a really cool HUD upgrade. I'm like, oh man, this would have made all the hunts I've been doing so much easier, but I would never change it for a second because I like doing those hunts for secrets. But yeah.
And to address, so Nuclearado in chat said maybe there's like I'm experiencing a bit of friction like when you first played Tunic, and again I kind of point back to. I mean, I agree it's kind of a similar thing, but again I point to the fact that like Tunic and Dark Souls, the friction that I experienced in those games never had anything to do with like how it felt to control the character. I think you're
forgetting though, because Dark Souls is like until you get like stamina management down and really understanding how like blocking and dodging works, like it fucks you up. It like it really
but it's responsive. Like I never feel like
Dark Souls 1.
It's responsive. Souls? It's responsive when you learn how to make it responsive.
Yeah. Demon Souls, like it's got a lot of like commitment to attack. Well, I mean, whatever. Besides the point, like it's fair. You pick the weapon. Like I wish they made it to where you could switch between the 3 starting weapons like from the start, like more easily.
How far do I have to get?
Well, I mean, I think the first time I got the other weapons, and now I have all the weapons. I've had all the weapons for a long time, but the first time I got another weapon, I did think I bought it from the shop. But maybe not. Like you can find them in the world, and once you find them in the world, you have the weapon. It's just that each weapon has upgrades and stuff.
Yeah.
But like it might be worth finding out where those swords are in the world, because I think it would dramatically change the pace of combat for you.
The other thing that drives me crazy,
because the swords also push you back.
I think this is just a retro thing. You tell me if I'm wrong or not, but like when you fall off a fucking cliff and it sends you back to the beginning of the room instead of like right at the edge of the cliff that you fell off of, that shit drives me crazy.
Really?
Drives me nuts.
I will say there's also like trinkets in the game that will like almost like immediately make the game more like reasonable for someone who's struggling. I really wish I knew what a trinket was. Well, I feel like I need it. They're like, you don't have any yet.
I literally, when you go into the save room and you open the box of trinkets, it's empty.
It's funny. I currently have like 50 trinkets. Like even that full page is not all of them. It scrolls down. There's so many. I will say though, like there's one in that first dungeon that you're about to get to that is like the one you never unequip. It's basically like an extra life. A bring you back to life trinket. Really but like also, it changes. It makes it so much easier.
God, the Estus flask thing where it's like a push and pull. Like you have to do damage to fill up the Estus flask before you use it. But if you take damage, you lose it. So the number of times I have used an Estus flask that it has almost nothing to actually replenish my health with. Yeah, and I'm just essentially wasting the vial.
But Nick, also a very, very, very early game trinket that I'm pretty sure you can like find now maybe or buy is it adds 2 flasks, and it makes it to where when you use it, you heal beyond the yellow bar a little bit. like maybe like an extra like 15%.
That'll
So
be
you
helpful.
can
It sounds
heal.
like
You can heal even if you don't have a yellow bar, essentially, a little
it
bit.
sounds like trinkets will be a bit of a game changer.
I mean, everything.
I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing.
You'll get so much more powerful in that game.
I know.
just by
I
playing
can
it.
already tell I'm going to. I'm just experiencing.
You gotta be patient. Like
I spent 40 minutes on my lunch break today.
It sounds like you're crawling through the game.
I spent 40 minutes playing this game on my lunch break today, and I made it basically the progress that I made was between one save room and the next available save room. Like I made it to the save room.
It sounds like a miracle.
But I had no bones.
To me.
I lost all the bones. I made nothing. It was.
I am not lying when I said I don't think I've
made
lost my
progress.
bones once in this game.
I know
maybe
you're
once,
not
maybe
lying, Brad, but it makes you sound like an asshole when you're bringing.
But I got like 4 sparks relatively quickly. I got like 4 sparks relatively quickly.
I have already lost all of my bones at least 10 times.
Damn. That just sounds like a bad stretch.
I mean, again, this also could be a case. I'm comfortable to saying that, like, there's a good chance I might just be really bad at this game, and I'm okay with that.
I think a lot of people are bad at this game specifically when they start.
But I also want to point out to people who are listening to this show, maybe thinking like, "Man, Nick's just a bad gamer." I have also beaten every Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Neo, like fucking Sekiro. I have beaten some hard fucking games in my life. I'm not saying these are what's the one-to-one comparison with Mina the Hollow.
It's
this
so
is hard
funny.
in a
Is
different
like
way.
I do distinctly remember you crashing out about the combat in A Link to the Past, which is so funny to me. It's so funny to me. It's like you're just sloshing your little sword. What's the problem? I think you're not used to games where when you touch the enemy you take damage, which is like a retro thing. It's a retro thing.
I do really, because I have said this many times. I was kind of a late bloomer when it came to games. I didn't even get into games as like a serious hobby until the N64 era. So like anything I played that came out prior to that was like much later in life, kind of when I finally developed a bit of an appreciation for that kind of stuff. So this is probably just my like the years and years that I skipped I didn't get all this retro like stuff ingrained in me at a young age. I had to learn all that shit.
We made you play A Link to the Past in one sitting.
Yeah,
you had never played it before. Which whatever.
Oh my
it's
God,
a great fucking game, but like Ganon is really hard at the end of that game.
And that was after like what 16 hours of playing or something, and I was so mad. Oh my God, so mad.
All I did was play Alan Wake in one sitting. I'm like, this is easy. This is fine. This is a breeze.
Yeah, it's like an 8-hour game. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's longer than that. But yeah.
Anyways, we can move on. I'm gonna keep going with Mina the Hollower because Lord knows, like, I feel like there's a great game for me. I just got to get over the hump. I got to get over the hump, and I feel like if I stick with it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But enough about that. What is everybody else playing? Quick update.
So after playing the Onimusha Way of the Sword demo, I decided that now was the time to actually replay Onimusha 2. So I did that.
Great game.
Is that the only one you ever replay though?
I mean, I've played through all 3 of the good ones.
You're always playing 2.
2 is really good.
I think that
what's
like
the last Onimusha
1 is the
game
best
that
one.
You're a 2 girly. Don't fucking lie to me. We know this about you.
No,
you're a 2 girly.
No.
Here's the thing. I would actually normally be in Chris Davis's camp here because I do think 1 is my favorite stylistically.
Me too. No, 3's the best.
3 is.
I miss the days when Onimusha was like trying to be a Resident Evil clone. I miss that so fucking much. But 2 is like where they kind of like it became more of an action game, but like it opened up and it was just more vibrant. I don't know. It like there's stuff.
No,
Onimusha 2 kind of feels like the way
he had a grapple hook and it could play completely differently. It was so cool.
I did like Onimusha 3 as well.
Yeah,
but you're like in fucking the city. Whatever. Hey, I did play that new Onimusha demo. Sorry, we don't need your thoughts on Onimusha 2. We know you like Onimusha 2.
Thank you.
But
yeah, very nice of you.
You've literally talked about it on this podcast before. I think.
No, I have not. I have never talked about Onimusha 2 in this podcast.
That can't be true. Literally can't be true, right? It can't be true. Can't. So last week y'all had played the Onimusha demo, but I hadn't. I have since played the Onimusha demo, and I just want to say that It's okay. It was
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Didn't blow my socks
So
off. I mean, I have high hopes for the full version of the game. I just think that demo was kind of meh.
Would you agree that the sound design has issues?
Yeah, I was gonna.
I don't think it's the sound. I think it's feedback in general. I think it's a combination of things that make those strikes seem weak.
The only thing
Not
that
just
feels
sound.
good is a strong parry. That's really it.
Yeah, but I mean that's because they put like so much like effort into like the animation and the sound effects and the visual pop of
And, like,
that.
I do want to reiterate that I do think that like part of that is from the fact that like there is going to be a progression of power in that game.
But I
And
don't.
like
I want it to be hard though. Like it was so easy.
It
Like
was an
enemies,
easy
like
demo, yeah.
like you barely sneeze and they were already dead. They're like even when I wasn't trying to, like, oh, I'm not even gonna attack this guy. I'm just gonna parry them. They like fly into the wall and like kill themselves, and they're like crumpled on the ground, and I'm like, oh wow.
I don't even know if that boss touched me. You know,
Well, I mean, the boss was the only thing that had a little bit of
Yeah.
of.
I
give
spent
and
most of the
take,
boss
but,
fight like just trying to learn how to parry him. That's why I kept dying with
Yeah.
him.
But
If I
let's
would have
be
actually just
real.
focused on attacking, I would have had the problem.
But let's be real. Like it's Capcom. That game is going to come out and it's probably going to surprise even the naysayers, right? That game's probably going to be pretty good.
I hope so. I hope so. Like
It's
that would
Capcom,
suck.
man.
That would suck. They were having such a great year, and we're gonna get to another thing that Capcom announced that's coming out this year. We should get to that. Is it got anything?
I
You've been
do-
playing.
I've been playing a lot of Bond. Can I just say
Bond. I did start
one thing
that
I
finally.
forgot? One thing I forgot to mention last week. I'm not sure if Chris Davis mentioned it. I can't remember, but I do want to give a shout out to what I think is actually a really cool mechanic in that game is the license to kill
Mhm.
mechanic. How you can't actually like in missions where you're trying to be stealthy, you can't pull a weapon until somebody pulls a weapon on you, and as soon as a situation starts to get away from you and someone fires a gun, then it says license to kill granted, and so then you can start using weapons, which I think is actually just a really cool like gamification of something we've been hearing for our entire lives as
But that's not.
Bond
It's
has
not
a license
even.
to kill kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's not even really like an actual mechanic. It's just scenarios where you can actually, kill enemies.
I
Because
mean,
like
it's a mechanic in the sense that like there are situations in which
yeah,
you have a gun,
always thought-
you can't pull it. But if you let somebody fire a gun at you, then you can pull it. Like it's a system.
I always thought the whole point of the license to kill was that like he could just kill people and that was fine.
I mean,
yeah, I mean that's why I'm saying it's kind of it's a game that they've turned
I
it
get
into
what
a
Nick's
mechanic.
saying. It's like a
Yeah.
cool, stylish
Sure.
twist on.
Yeah,
But
it sounds
limiting
after
the
playing
better.
a bunch more of this, and I'm still not done with it. In fact, I'm still probably in the grand scheme of things pretty early in the
Are
game.
you in London yet?
I am in the web's headquarters, the skyscraper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Web. Is it a good game? Should I play it? Is it
Dude,
good?
it's so
You
good.
like
It's
it?
really
Is it
good.
fun?
It's really
It's
good.
really fucking good. I said this last
It's
week,
aight.
and now that I'm like 10 to 12 hours into it, I just want to reiterate it because like I get why Hitman is so great. I wish it had gelled with me more, but the fact that the nature of Bond as a character is much more like he's just reactive. So like if a situation goes sideways, his character, it makes sense that his character would lean into it and just improvise on the spot. So I never feel guilty about like being forced to use combat, like to go into combat and do something sloppily or messily. As opposed to Hitman, where I feel like it was breaking the like power fantasy of like being this like super effective Hitman.
That's so weird. You thought that, like, dude, Hitman is a comedy series. It is not a power fantasy.
I know, and that's the stuff I really appreciate. But like, it's also like for me, it has always been about wanting to like get that feeling of being like a really effective, like get in, get out, nobody knew you were there.
Yeah,
Hitman's like
Assassin.
that.
That's just replaying the game over and over
Dude.
and over again and doing it on
But that I
Silent
can't do it that way.
Assassin.
That's the way
Hitman-
I'm trying to play it from the start.
It's like
Hitman-
memorizing the Rube Goldberg and fucking with it, you know?
No, Nick. Hitman is that scene from Team America World Police where it's like really serious and has a lot of gravitas and the boss is like, if you're captured, you may want to kill yourself. Here. take this, and he puts like a rusty hammer on the table. That's Hitman.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel it. Again, it's just one of those things. Yeah, it's just one of those things that I've always grappled with, and I wish I could get past it. I've tried so hard to get past it, but like in Bond, I'm just not having that problem because when a situation goes sideways, it just leads to like a really sick, like hand-to-hand combat scenario or action sequence, and then it tells you like when you've effectively killed the last person who could have like alerted other people or ran off or whatever. It says situation resolved, or I forget what it says exactly, but you know, it tells you like you've effectively calmed the situation back down, and I'm like, this is great.
I
Like,
will
I
say
can do
that
this.
I will say that like the only thing I have a problem with the combat is that like the shootouts are less dangerous than the melee combat. You
Less
take 3
dangerous.
hits with the melee combat, you go to a game over screen.
Yeah,
You get in a
it's-
shootout,
yeah.
and like it's like standard cover
normal,
based
normal standard shooter. Yeah, a little strange, but still highly recommend it. I love this game, man, and Patrick Gibson's actually a really great Bond. I like him a lot.
He does a good job.
Like I wouldn't mind at all if he was like the new live action Bond.
Then he is a Dexter.
There's not a bad acting job in this game at all. Q
Yeah,
is great.
it's pretty
M
solid.
is great.
Greenway is
Moneypenny.
great.
Greenway is
Yeah.
really good.
Love this game. Yeah, it's good, man. Play it. Anyways, shall we get on to the news, the
Yes,
stuff?
let's get on
the-
to it. I
the
got lists here.
announcements?
I got lists.
All
here.
right, Brad's got lists. Let's go.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start. We covered State of Play last week, so we'll kind of start with the Jeff Keighley SGF showcase. They opened with Resident Evil Code Veronica hype.
Not Code Veronica,
Oh,
Resident
Resident
Evil
Evil.
Veronica.
Veronica.
Yeah, it's
Which-
the Code Veronica remake. Sorry, called Veronica.
Veronica.
Code
Can I say that that's a worse title? Why did they remove Code Veronica? Is a good name for a Resident Evil game.
Yeah,
Just
I
calling
think
it
seems
Resident
like
Evil
they're-
Veronica is like, oh, am I playing as a lady named Veronica? It's just
It
weird.
is kind of a strange.
Are you not?
It seems like making a change
No.
to the title for the sake of it. Like it.
Well,
it
no,
was
they
unnecessary.
actually put out a
Claire
public statement about why they changed the name, and the reason they gave was that they consider this new entry to be as valuable as their numbered remakes, but they didn't want to
I think we've always-
devalue the
we've always-
overall.
What's that have to do with the word code?
I'm just telling you what they said, man.
There's a sequel to Cuphead in development. Cool, but it was too early to show anything. Alien Isolation 2 was announced, except it was already announced.
It was already announced, but this trailer actually showed off. You know, it looks like there's going to be more like planet level environments, like as opposed to being in a space station, which I wasn't really expecting.
Yeah,
and
you go down to a
that's pretty
colony
exciting.
at some point. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Also, the new Fumita Ueda game, which was formerly known as Project Robot, had like a full trailer, and it is now called Gen Atlas. It looks great.
Looks
Can I
sick
say
as
I was
hell.
watching Eris watch the state of the SGF and after the trailer, he's like, "Does that say genitals?" I read it like 3 times.
Oh no! Oh no!
It does kind of look like genitals.
It does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
Let's
That's
see.
pretty
Oh,
funny.
Tupac is in Stranger Than Heaven.
Oh my
That's-
god, that's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It's
Who
so
allowed
weird.
that? Who's doing that?
The Tupac estate plus Snoop Dogg, which is Tupac would not be okay
So,
with this.
so
He would not
Tupac's
be.
filmography is gonna include Stranger in Heaven and Nothing But Trouble.
But what do you? He said Nothing But Trouble.
Yes, him and Digital Underground are in Nothing But Trouble as themselves. They do a performance.
Wait, Nothing But Trouble. What am I thinking of? I'm not thinking of Nothing But Trouble. I'm thinking of
The
What's the-
really weird Dan Aykroyd, John Candy.
no. I know.
movie.
I know. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of the Tim Robbins and Martin Lawrence movie, where like Tim Robbins is having a bad day, and then like Martin Lawrence tries to rob him. What is that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember. Hang on.
Like Tupac?
We are
is
going
in
down a
that?
rabbit hole.
Yeah,
here.
I'm
sorry.
looking it up. You keep going.
Yeah. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. I think it was Nothing to Lose.
Yeah, Nothing to Lose,
Azelle in chat says nothing to
1997.
lose.
I don't know if that movie holds up, but
Yeah.
Tim Robbins was pretty good in that.
Oh my god, I remember this movie. Okay, anyways.
What else? What else? I'm skipping around. Some of the stuff is obviously not that interesting or not that newsworthy here. I will say The Last Ronin, TMNT, The Last Ronin developed by Platinum Games. Kind of exciting for me because I think Platinum Games proved that they still exist and can make cool video games with Ninja Gaiden last year.
Swear to God, there was already a Last Ronin video game announced. Or was it
The
a
Last
movie?
Ronin is a thing. It's a thing, right?
No.
Like,
I know. It's based on. It's a graphic novel.
Yeah. So I think
But,
there's
like-
been stuff that was like tried to be based on this or was based on this before.
I thought it was a
or
video game.
rumored,
Maybe I'm
maybe?
thinking of the movie
There
that
was
was announced.
definitely
and
a
canceled.
movie. I thought there was a video game, or
I think
or
it got
was one of those
canceled.
things where like we never heard about it, and then someone was like, "Oh, this studio was working on a Last Ronin game that got canceled. Here's some concept art from it."
But this is Platinum Games, and they make action games that they did make a TMNT game that wasn't great in that era where they were like just doing paycheck
Doing
games for
Transformers, like
Activision.
random shit.
But the Transformers game was actually pretty cool. The Korra game was like okay, but the TMNT one was kind of rancid. I don't expect that from this. I think this is like a real project for them, and it should be pretty cool.
It has potential.
There's that Gundam game. We watched the
Rogue
trailer for it.
Orbit.
Dude,
Orbit. Come on, it could be cool. It could be
could be
really cool.
I mean,
Every
we-
Gundam game can be cool.
It's just they just said Bandai Namco, right? Do we know what team is making that?
I don't know.
No.
Chris Davis, you want to say anything about this Crossfire game? That seems like some Chris Davis slop. Crossfire.
Well, the thing about it is that it's a cover-based shooter, but all the cover work is procedurally generated animation, and it's just like new technology to make use of old game mechanics. I don't know that much about it, other than that, like it shares the name with the old Korean shooter series.
Like a
Is this
rubble
related
building
to that game that
shooter.
Remedy worked on?
No,
Crossfire
no,
X, the single-player campaign. Yes, they made the single-player campaign.
No,
for that.
but that's not this.
It's
This
different.
is like this is
different.
thing,
This is not
completely,
related.
yeah.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, I don't think they're the same franchise.
So if they're not tied, if it's not tied to some pre-existing IP or whatever, God, why do they have to pick that name? It's so terrible. It's.
I mean, it's also
all
not
I
that
can,
uncommon
all I
a
can
game.
think about is Crossfire. Like
The
what-
fucking the debate show on CNN that Tucker Carlson used to be on.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that too.
Speaking of
It's
which,
just- there's
Chud Wars
nothing
3 got announced. Chud Wars 3. Y'all see this? Anybody seen
Chud
this?
Wars.
Heard about this?
No.
Chud Wars 3?
What is Chud Wars
Waiting for the
3?
joke.
You want
to
to see
hit.
the clip of the streamer going like the slow reveal of the title for Guild Wars 3? And she goes,
Oh.
Chud Wars? Because the script is like, I don't know. I could see it. It's a really good clip. Someone post the Chud Wars clip so we can see it. What else? Virtual Fighter Crossroads, I think, was one of the cooler things they showed.
We talked about that during trailer talk. Very
RGG's
fucking
making
cool.
it, but they're turning it into like a whole like story.
And the
like,
question I
game.
posed to you during trailer talk, which I think is worth repeating here, is like, do you think Virtua Fighter fans or fighting genre fans are going to see this as like
The
a fighting
FGC?
game?
No. So you have to understand that like they've revealed this game before as just the Virtua Fighter project, and when they did, it was just two characters fighting, like a fighting game. Like
Right.
that's still in the game. There's just a mode where it's like way more than just a fighting game, which is cool
more like-
because
it seems
those
like
have always
an
been like an
open world.
afterthought.
There's
but-
also an RGG
yeah.
game attached to it.
yeah, which is cool. And like there's already a lot of like personality and stuff, which Virtua Fighter is kind of, I don't want to say personality less, but like they have their characters and they fight well, and it's a
It's
technical,
pretty dull
highly
on the
respected
tongue.
fighting game. It's like you're not doing long air juggles in a Virtual Fighter game. You know what
Pretty
I'm saying?
dull on the tongue, huh?
Not dull, just
Bland.
old school. It's very Virtual Fighter. What else?
There's one you're not mentioning yet, and I'm waiting
Well,
for
no,
it.
it's a long list. No, Nick, tell me about Saw Genesis, your favorite.
Oh, dude, I was actually kind of interested in this until I realized it was a 3-player.
But those
like,
single player Saw games
multiplayer.
were so bad.
I mean,
I
did
mean,
you
I played
like
them
the
still.
Outlast Trials though?
No, I like the Outlast Trials. It's a cool concept, but I still prefer Outlast 1 and 2 to Outlast
That's fair.
Trials.
A big one for me,
And-
although I didn't get the trailer into the trailer talk. They announced the Monster Hunter Wilds expansion.
Fucking
Monster Hunter Wilds
Ascension or
Ascendance,
whatever?
which
Ascendance?
is a little
Yeah.
like weird. Like they're doing like Sky Islands or something, which I wanted the opposite. I wanted underwater stuff. I
Very
guess that's not coming back.
inroad.
But you know,
What if it's both?
they showed a couple new monsters or whatever. Seems cool. Kushala's back. What's his face? Big Belly's back. But and they showed like a flying monster that was like, it was kind of like Kuropeko, like was like click click click, and then it like did like a mini Valstrax dive. I don't know, that monster seemed kind of cool. But and like the big new mechanic thing is like the hunter arts are kind of coming back, but they're like all like
That
like
gauntlet
rocket based
thing?
kind of, which
Yeah.
is cool. Like Valstrax has got to be in this game. I'm sure. Anyways, what else we got? It is a long list.
Still
Wolf Among
waiting,
Us 2.
Brad.
Wolf Among Us 2. Y'all hyped about that?
I mean, I'm hyped about it in the sense that like I played a little bit of Wolf Among Us 1 and I thought it was really cool, but for some reason I didn't keep going. So I'm like, how excited could I actually be?
well,
I'm not entirely sure.
You didn't even finish a Telltale game. That's but you know, some people are excited. People have been waiting for this for a long time because apparently they said this has existed for a long time, and then it's proof. Stellar Blade Blood Rain, is that
There
the
we
one you
go.
want to talk about?
That's the one I'm waiting for. I'm so excited for this.
They could have called it Stellar Fist or something, and it would have been so much cooler.
Stellar Fist.
Because you play a punchy lady. She doesn't have a blade.
Yeah.
Stellar Blade, Stellar Fist.
I think this is a case of not trusting the audience to know to
Stellar
make the connection.
Hand.
Oh, they would have known by the asses and the outfits and stuff, bro.
And the word stellar.
And the character and stuff, yeah.
It is
Stellar
a new character,
Fist. Yeah, sure. She's deep. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe she's cool.
though. Hey, man, I think
I played like 8 hours of that game.
it was my second favorite game of that year, man. I still highly recommend it.
You
I think that game is
cool.
the game's fire.
I mean, I don't know.
and
Tifa's
it
and
still
Street
has one of my
Fighter.
favorite soundtracks of
Tifa's
the
and
last
Street
like
Fighter.
5 years.
Tifa's in Street Fighter. The Stellar Blade soundtrack was just the dude trying to do near
No.
again. Whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, Tifa's in Street Fighter. Hype.
Tifa
I
in
find
Street
it a
Fighter
little-
and not Tekken.
Yeah,
I
it's
wish
frustrating.
I wish I got hyped when Tifa appeared and stuff. I don't know. I just can't.
Well, you didn't get fucking hype because Tifa in a Street Fighter game does not seem as hype as if Tifa was in Tekken, which would have been a
that's-
much more amazing like character model with all like
Yeah.
a move list of like 100 different cool moves from like the Final Fantasy series.
All
You know,
kinds of
I mean, have you seen
physics.
Clive in Tekken? Well, like obviously you haven't, Nick, but like I'm saying they go all
You
out.
can tell by my face.
They go all out when they put a guest character in Tekken. Like they do guest characters in like pretty amazing ways. So, and Tifa's a good fit, so people really wanted Tifa. Now Street Fighter is cool and all, but like that character model is not going to be the same. I don't want to get into details, but like you can like dress up your characters and shit in Tekken, and I don't know, whatever.
So
been
what you're
morbidly
saying is people
entertained-
have been robbed.
Weird, the robbed. Tekken was robbed. Whatever.
I've been morbidly entertained by the memes going on this past week about like Harada and several recent like high level Tekken developers left in the past year, and everyone's been going, "Oh, it's because Tifa went to Street Fighter instead of them."
No, well,
I don't know if anybody.
it's because Tekken 8's falling apart, but you know.
Anybody
Also,
bitter?
the other characters are like new. I kind of would have liked another returning character. Makoto is like the one I wanted to see, but whatever.
Where's
whatever,
Vega?
whatever. They ended with Final Fantasy Revelation, which can I say Revelation was like one of the weakest R words they could have gone with.
There's a lot
I mean,
of
they're all
R words that
pretty-
could have been fitting.
They're all pretty rote at this point. They're all pretty passe. Been doing
I
it
mean,
a lot.
so far, like remake is the only one that actually lives up to like the scope of the original game. Like
Also, like, I don't know. They could have just jumped on the bandwagon and called it Final Fantasy Resonant. Oh, wait a second. They already got that.
Sorry,
Yeah?
I just said R word, and then I started thinking of Nomura, and I'm which whatever. I do like how Jeff Keighley was like, like he caved. He on Twitter he was like, before the showcase he was like, "Don't worry, guys. Your feedback was heard. It's gonna be a single player game at the end." Like he went on Twitter. It was like before the thing. It was like because he was so crashing out so hard about High Guard, right?
Understandably so.
I think that was pathetic. I think he should have owned it a little bit more. And honestly, Final Fantasy Revelation is a big game, but like we all knew it was coming, so it's like not that.
Honestly,
hype.
I enjoy these remakes or whatever you want to call them when I'm playing them. In fact, I think they've made my top 10 each time. Like I enjoy these games a lot. I love Final Fantasy 7. I love the nostalgia of whatever.
It looks crazy.
But like I am, and this one is really cool because it's the high wind and it looks like it's fully open world, kind of like classic Final Fantasy 7, and you can like parachute down into any point in the map, which is crazy. But at the same time, I am kind of looking forward to a world in which we're not looking forward to the Final Fantasy 7 remake. Finally, you know what I mean? Because it's been like,
yeah, I guess
20 years of like just
20 years.
Like people have been talking about wanting a remake of Final Fantasy 7, maybe not 20 years, but like
well, remake came out in 2020. We've had 2 games already in 6 years, and the third one comes out. I think we thought this was going to take a lot longer, but once they started coming out, like we had 2020, 2020.
We were at the Sony press conference where they announced and like showed remake for the first time.
Yeah, but
like
it actually came out in 2020.
Yeah. But like we've been seeing it, and think about before we even saw it, there was just like years of people saying it's coming, it's gonna happen.
They
like,
wanted it ever since the PS3 teaser, right?
Yeah.
But that wasn't real, you know. So,
anyways, all I'm saying is like I'm looking forward to playing it, but I'm also looking forward to it being over.
I was excited that like Crazy Taxi's back because I feel like Sega announced all of these, old franchises coming back. They still didn't show Jet Set Radio, but like Jet Set Radio has been like they've been showing like clips of that or whatever. I don't know. I'm surprised we didn't see Jet Set Radio.
It's also like Altered Beast.
Are we officially moving past SGF now? Right. So now we're
I was gonna move on to Xbox. I mean, there's other small things, lots of other small things, but we can't dwell all day on Among Us and stuff.
All right.
Oh,
Xbox.
Was that? I thought you were about to say something.
No, that was officially the transition. I'm just saying
Xbox opened with Gears of War E-Day, which I don't know, looks like a Gears game. Who's the Gears head in this house?
I mean, that would have to be Chris Davis. Although I did play, what's the one where you're on like the sand dunes and shit?
That was 5.
I played 5. That was all right. You know, I don't know.
Does this look hype? Does this look hype? Are we excited about young Marcus Phoenix?
Dude,
I mean,
I will tell you this: people
good.
who Gears of War fans are like losing their mind over the
okay. I guess
young
that's
Marcus
what I care
Phoenix
about.
thing.
They're hype.
But, like, they're hype. I mean, it's I'm
Did
not.
the game look good though?
It looks like a gear. Like I mean,
he was wearing like people clothes though. That looked a little wrong.
I mean, it
like,
is a prequel
shirt,
like
the civvies, and there's like normal cars and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's like the whole world is straight out of like the early '80s with all the technology and everything you see. And yet I that like there's super death lasers in the sky.
I suppose
that's not
the exciting thing about this. If I was to point out something that excites me about it is like I do like the idea of like going back and showing the actual like emergence day, like putting you in the moment when like that shit happens, because you hear about it in all those games and you see flashbacks periodically, but like rooting the game itself in that moment I think is a cool idea. Now, will I play it? Will I care? I don't know.
I mean, it is
wait and see.
It's 4-player co-op, and I mean the thing that gets me is that like when they announced this game and they showed off the first like trailer for it, it was like this dark and violent, and they were pitching it like it was gonna be more of a like the original Gears project where it was kind of a horror game. But this just looks like more
that
Gears.
About every single Gears game since Gears 3.
That
You've
is
been saying that.
Factually
I hope there's
incorrect.
a horror game. I mean, I'm on the podcast with you, bro. Like,
I mean,
we've been doing this for a long time, and I've been hearing both of you two over there talking about wanting a Gears horror game.
I mean,
Gears has interesting horror potential. That is factually correct.
That would actually rope me in, but let's not dwell on it now. Let's move on. We'll see.
Okay.
Is that coming this year?
October
Yes,
6th.
yes, yeah.
Oh yes, October.
October 6th. Fable's not coming out this year. They had a new
Fuck
trailer
yeah, I
that
scored, man. Woo! I was
pretty
getting
good, got
nervous because
delayed.
I counterpicked that.
But it looks really good.
But yeah, I am bummed because I do really want to play it. So
Halo
February,
Combat Evolves. The
Campaign
anything to say about
Evolved.
that? Yeah,
did we
yeah.
know about this prior to?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
announced this earlier this year.
Yeah.
Do y'all
Yeah,
think
this
this
is-
looks good or bad or what's up with that?
I mean,
I don't
it-
know. I've seen a lot of people bitching about the Needler having a ammo counter on it.
I mean that's
that's
lame.
weird.
That's lame, honestly.
the Needler had an ammo counter in Halo 2. They can shut the fuck up. Like,
I'm also not
Did
sure
it?
how I feel about playing
Did
in
it?
third person.
yes,
Halo
it did.
2 had a ammo
Yes,
counter?
I played so much Halo 2 back in the day.
I will believe Chris Davis on this one.
The thing that's big about this remake
I
is
played
that
a
it's
lot of
adding
Halo
3
2.
new levels. So, I mean, everything they're talking about with the campaign remixes and skulls and stuff is really cool. It's really cool to get like the full gamut of like Covenant and Flood enemies to fight this time around. And there's so much customization there that's actually really fun. But the new levels is the big thing.
That space like ship or whatever. There's a part with the spaceship that certainly looked weird.
I love spaceships.
Y'all see that part? Did y'all watch the
No.
fucking trailer?
I didn't watch.
Did y'all
it.
watch the trailer?
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
that
lie,
was-
Brad. This
There's
is
like a
one of the ones I
weird
did
like
not
flat
watch.
spaceship thing, and I'm like, that's not any Halo I know. Resonance of Plague Tale. I don't know. I mean, I guess
Okay,
we-
I don't have much to say about it, but I just want to make it known, as I'm sure Chris Davis does as well. Very excited.
It's that there's a
What
9-minute
is this?
combat video or just gameplay video, and it's got combat, and the combat is a little faster than it probably should be for a lot of the animations, but it looks fun.
And it also is a little strange because, like, I feel like one of the coolest things about A Plague Tale as a franchise is kind of how it has steered clear of like traditional combat.
Yeah. Also,
It
like
looks
it,
cool, but like, is it going to
There's-
lose some of its personality by being more combat focused?
there's also a lot of Uncharted inspiration going on here, because later in the video they do some puzzle-based ancient ruins exploration, and it's the main character. She's pulling out a journal. She's making out notes. You open the journal to get hints as to what you're supposed to do in the puzzle.
I like that.
Like, it is
I like that.
straight Uncharted coded.
What about the rats though? Are the rats there? We
I
gonna get some
mean,
rats.
the macula stuff is in there. Yes,
Macula?
that's what. It's
Don't
called.
ask, Brad. Don't ask and don't explain, Chris
It's the
Davis.
lore.
Is he
Next-
is he
next
saying
day.
rats? Is that what that means? Rats are in there?
Brad, don't ask. Don't worry about
Well,
it. Just-
I need to know because you asked are rats in the game and he said the macula is in the
the
game.
macula is a reference to the rats.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Yes.
beyond that, you don't need to know. We don't need to dig into this. I don't want to. I don't want to hear it.
No,
It's
I
just
just
there's
wanted to
lots
know
of
if the
them.
rats were back or not because I've been calling
Yes.
it the rat game.
It is a rat game.
State of Decay 3 re-reveal or something? Did they show much?
They showed
Decay
off
3?
new gameplay.
New
It looks
gameplay?
like
New
State of Decay
gameplay.
three.
We had never
seen-
seen gameplay before.
Yeah,
don't
we've
think
seen
so.
We'd only
we've seen
seen-
gameplay.
No, we've only seen that trailer with the deer.
No,
See,
we
I
got
think we did
gameplay
another
last
one.
year, buddy. I'm telling you.
Really?
Last year?
Yes.
Persona.
Somebody fact check Chris
4,
Davis on this. Am I crazy? Am I high? I feel like we've been
And they
waiting
also
for
showed it
gameplay
off
forever.
earlier this year when they announced they were doing the alphas.
Wolong
Okay.
2 got revealed, which was weird.
weird.
Sinnoh. Sinnoh. I didn't expect
This-
another Sinnoh game.
This fast.
Sinnoh Saga Hellblade.
Yeah.
Hellblade 3 or whatever. Surprising.
I'm one of those. I'm like one of the 10 people
Not
that played.
fast, it's surprising.
Hellblade 2.
Like we just heard rumors that Microsoft was going to shut down a studio, and I immediately started thinking about all these developers that probably take a lot of money but don't make a lot of money, and I'm like, I wonder if Ninja Theory's fucked. I mean, Double Fine most certainly.
For now,
Um,
I mean, this could very well be a situation where they're going to release Cinema and then all of a sudden, and then they immediately get
I
closed.
don't know. Like Hellblade 2
uh,
was in development for so long that like
Yeah, but like also, I feel like nobody played it, and it was good.
I know. I feel like you're right. I feel like nobody played it, which is why I worry about Ninja Theory. But how did this one
Should-
look compared to the others?
Much more combat oriented.
I'm gonna make you really mad right now, Brad.
Hmm.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Yeah, no, I trust me, Nick. I know you didn't watch any of this shit.
I don't know what I was smoking, but like, I don't know how I missed a lot of this shit.
You were there for like the
what,
entire
what were you
presentation
doing?
up to
Were you
Gears and
looking
don't
at
remember
something
anything.
that had the trailers? Were you looking at something?
No, I mean, I was not home. Like, I got back to the house and I jumped on the call just in time to see like the last 3 trailers for this Microsoft thing, and that was it.
I feel like you saw more than that, but
And then I looked at the highlights and I saw there was a Senua announcement, and I was like, I should watch that trailer, but I never.
Some
did.
people were hyped about this Magician: The Devil's Deal game. Did y'all remember that one?
I remember the name.
Nope.
Magician, the one with the magicians. Okay,
I don't.
Well, whatever, it's fine.
You don't even know what it's called.
I said Magician: The Devil's Deal from Uppercut Games. This is published by Focus Entertainment.
What a dumb
Magician:
name.
The Devil's Deal. Look up the trailer.
I'm
Oh,
just
people
kidding.
were like,
Magician,
cool.
the Devil's Deal.
Well, I'm gonna look at a lot of trailers because I know I missed a bunch.
I mean,
which
it
is
didn't
weird,
really
because I
even look
was-
like a real thing. It looked like just a cinematic thing that was posing as gameplay.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
did. Just for the record, I pulled up the E3 recap site on like Monday and was watching a bunch of trailers. How did I miss some of these big things? I don't know.
You might have been in the wrong like portion of the site or whatever. Castlevania Belmont's Curse got dated for October 15th. That's exciting.
Fuck
for me, at least.
yes! I'm
Persona
so
6
excited for that.
was announced, but it was like kind of a nothing reveal.
So what's
was
the like?
It's green.
Does it
It's
give
green.
any? Yeah, but
Yeah,
does
no.
it give any like insight into like what
It looks
like,
different.
what the theme is?
It was
It's-
literally a title reveal. The only thing that was in there was like
No,
a
there-
pan of like some very dark gravestones. That was it.
No,
There's
there's
nothing
some
there.
other imagery in there. There's some other imagery in there. It feels like I didn't think
But, like,
it was
you know, Persona
at
5 had like
first.
the whole like
imagery-
thieves, like they're like thieves kind
yeah,
of
well,
thing.
it was
So,
too
like,
much of a
what's-
tease for that. But like there is some vibey stuff in there. But
Okay.
it's mostly just the logo. You should check it out. And it's green. The color's green, which we knew that.
We already knew that.
A new Spyro game got announced coming out next year.
Yeah,
Toys for
this I
Bob?
had no idea. I had no fucking clue.
Toys
How
for
we feel
Bob is
about
doing
new
it. They
Spyro?
escape the Call of Duty mines. They're free, and the first thing they do is a Spyro game.
Didn't they make like a Crash Bandicoot game?
I think
Who
they
made the
did
Crash
Crash
Bandicoot
4.
game?
Maybe.
Okay, well, so then that makes sense that they're doing this.
Yeah.
What's the reaction though? Like, how is it looking good?
Oh no, they didn't really show much
Oh,
stuff
boo.
about
It was
this.
cinematic.
I feel like,
I
right?
I still have such
Um,
fond memories of Spyro 1, even though it is
But
a baby
but
game.
y'all talk about Spyro like there wasn't like I mean like Spyro games didn't stop coming out. Like they kept making them and they were just bad.
Yeah.
They're called
Um,
Skylanders.
Well, no, Skylanders is when they started to become kind of at least interesting. There was a lot of
Or
bad,
everything else
One of them,
but Spyro, though.
there's a Spyro game where Elijah Woods is Spyro the Dragon.
Really?
Isn't that one
Yeah,
of the
but
Skylander ones?
But it sucked ass, so
It's
no
like
one
on
talks
PS2,
about
I think.
it. I think
If I
it
ever
was
meet
later. I
Elijah
think it was
Wood,
like
I'm gonna have him
360.
sign a picture of Spyro the Dragon.
Clockwork Revolution they showed, which I think looks cool.
Looks
Yes,
cool.
in
Hope it's not a
Exile.
glitchy mess, but we'll see.
It will.
Is
be,
that coming
But
this
it's
year?
fine. It's fine.
Did we get a
It's
date on
Next
that?
year.
No, next year. Next year.
Okay.
Next year.
Honestly, thank God, because it's starting to get crazy.
Then like some Call of Duty shit. They ended with Call of Duty. Why are
They
they
ended
it's
with
2 years?
Call of Duty
2 years in a
again.
row they've ended with Call of Duty. Is such a bad fucking stink, man. Like why?
Yeah.
I
would've
get it.
preferred
Like a lot of
Highguard.
people buy it, but like the people who buy Call of Duty don't give a shit that they're the last game on their stupid fucking showcase.
It's just
No-
here's the thing. I have nothing against the existence of Call of Duty. It has its ups and downs, right? But like when you do these presentation showcases and stuff, like everybody has certain expectations about like what are they going to close with? If you close with Call of Duty every year, nobody's going to give a shit. It's infuriating.
That's true.
Yeah.
What did you think about the Persona 4 remake trailer? They showed a lot of that.
It looks like
Anybody
Persona
watch that?
4.
No, it didn't, but whatever.
like a
Persona,
remake
Persona 4 is a
remake?
fucking PS2 game, bro. It didn't look like a PS2 game. Yeah, it's a remake. Like Persona 3. You played that, Nick.
I know. I
Okay.
know.
All right, let's move on to Nintendo.
well, there
I don't
was-
know.
Nintendo.
There was.
Oh wait.
Okay.
There was other little things. I've been skipping a lot. Yes.
Well, Chris
Okay,
Davis, what something
No,
clearly
no, no.
on your mind,
Tell
which-
me what's.
I mean,
blowing
I
your
wanted to
skirt up.
mention the
If it's what I got,
expansion
if it's
to
Doom,
Doom
if
the
it's
Dark
Doom.
Ages. that is all about a fucking spear that you get now. That is really cool.
You are one of the 10 people who played the Dark Ages. I know.
That's
being
mean.
12. There was 12.
I am being mean. I'm being spicy tonight. I don't know why.
Yeah.
There are dozens of us. Okay,
I think
dozens.
we're just kind of getting kind of sick of Doom. Maybe I don't know. Kind of like Wolfenstein. I know you love it, but like we kind of want the dev to make something new, and you know the Wolfenstein dev did, and that was cool. Let's let id make something new now, please.
I agree.
Let's move on to Nintendo. Just the big things. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen got announced, which is exciting because I was worried we were living in a world where Dragon's Dogma was dead completely and that we would never get an expansion. Because the truth is, Dragon's Dogma, it feels like a game that needs an expansion, right? Like the first one was like that, and the sequel was probably like that a little bit. And I don't know, it's cool. They're doing big, huge title updates leading up to the launch, like starting already. As far as like quality of life and like balancing and stuff, and even performance stuff.
I might have to go dip my toes back into the original. Just like
that might be hard. Up. Like to start in the middle of a Dragon's Dogma game sounds wild.
Well, is that not what it's going to be like if I just boot up straight into Dark Arisen? Or maybe
I'm pretty sure you have to finish the game to do Dark Arisen.
I already finished the game. The game.
You finished Dragon's Dogma 2?
I finished Dragon's Dogma 2
multiple times.
Fuck yeah. No.
Oh,
wait.
Yes.
Did you? I did. Yes.
You rolled credits?
I did both endings. I did get credit. Yes.
Wait, so you did the post-apocalyptic?
Yes, I did the post-apocalyptic shit.
I had no idea you did. Oh, that's cool. It's exciting. I'm excited. It's coming out in October? Like that's crazy.
Another October game, yeah.
Yeah, October.
October is crazy already.
They showed stuff here and there. They showed Stellar Blade here. That's funny. Stuff is coming. Like, here's the big Switch 2 thing.
A lot of ports.
But like a lot of ports, yeah. But like the stuff that is current gen is coming to Switch 2. Switch 2 is like just powerful enough to where like like people really praise the Pragmata version or the Switch 2 version of Pragmata. And like that's kind of cool that like it feels like it's a little bit closer.
It's never been that way with Nintendo. It's kind of nice.
It hasn't. Well, it has, but not since the GameCube era.
Yeah.
They also they opened the show with the one Switch 2 game. Like everything else was Switch 2 dedicated.
Yeah.
Wait, which one was the Switch 1, Switch 2?
Rhythm Heaven Groove, which I think looks really awesome.
Wait, sorry, Brad. Which one? What'd you say?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think Big Walk got a day. Big Walk looks cool. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave got its date. It's September, of course, like everything else.
That's gonna slip. That must
slip.
Right?
Fire Emblem slips? No,
I don't
that's
know.
Not the kind of game that slips.
There's
Nintendo. Don't bet on Nintendo for delays.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe I should.
I wouldn't have to bet on Japanese games for delay. If you're looking for games to delay, it's probably going to be like some Western dev that's like, bloated game, whatever.
Somebody's eventually going to have to say, guys, we got to stop avoiding November. We can't get to November and just have one game come out.
There's 3 games coming out in November.
All right, what else? Ninjala 2, y'all excited? There's some DK challenge thing. I don't know. That seemed kind of wild. Chris Davis really wanted to talk about Muramasa.
Hey, I think it's worth mentioning too, just because that's my personal favorite Vanillaware game.
But it's like
as well.
You've played others.
It's
I mean, that's a legitimate question.
It's a expanded remake of.
I think Muramasa is fine, but.
It's expanded remake of that Wii game that is also coming to PC. Hell has frozen over a Vanillaware game on PC. Like, that should not be happening.
True. That's true. They never released on PC. But Muramasa was already, like, there was that version on Vita. I don't know. It's like, whatever. It's just Muramasa again. A new Xenoblade game got announced. Xenoblade Genesis. It's set for next year. The trailer looks pretty cool.
I mean, this was a big deal, right? This is...
No, I think it looks good. I mean, I like these games. Right? I like Monolith Soft. I don't always gel with every decision in the Xenoblade games. I think the combat's always kind of crappy or whatever. and X is my secret favorite, and they're never going to go back to that for some reason. So
X is your
whatever.
secret favorite?
No, it's not. Okay,
We all know.
No. Sorry, it's my clear favorite. I'm very loud about that being my favorite, but it is the secret best game in that series, even though no one talks about it like it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. There's like a new RuneScape game. There's a new. What is that? What is this RuneScape Dragon Wilds? This was on another showcase as well. Guild Wars 3 is back. MMOs are back, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Apparently.
Final Fantasy Resonance was, I think, kind of a big one. Final Fantasy Resonance, it's an HD 2D Final Fantasy game, but it is also secretly a remake of a redo of a game that started on mobile called Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, I think. But kind of like where they took that mobile Octopath game and turned it into like a real Octopath game with Octopath Zero. They're doing that with this as well, but from what I understand, like even more so. Like if you look up at like footage of that mobile game, Brave Exvius, it really is nothing like this.
Is this like a crossover game?
Well, so there are summons that are like Cloud Strife is a summon and stuff, but like that's giving mobile, right? Like all the mobile games do shit like that. So it's a little weird to see them in this now that it's not like some gacha game. But with that said, I don't know. This could be cool. There was a preview embargo. People played it, I think, at SGF, and like they seem pretty positive. So I don't know. I think it's one to watch for sure. That comes also out in October or September, one of those months. Definitely not November. Basically, I didn't see any game at any of these showcases with a November date, which is funny.
Again, nobody wants to touch November with a 10-foot pole.
But that's so funny because like I haven't seen that month at all.
The only games that are willing to challenge GTA for the throne are Barbie and Godzilla, and that's it.
But here's the thing.
Not real.
Nobody's actually would go into November thinking that they have any chance of toppling GTA 6. It's not about that. It's just about showing. It's just about showing you're unafraid.
No, but it's sending your game to die. It's sending your game to die. Like you remember the gap, right? And like the like how many copies GTA 5 sold versus the next game?
I remember the gap.
Like,
but like that's going to be true one way or the other.
We also remember what happened to Alan Wake.
There are a lot of people out there who don't give a shit about GTA 6.
Mm-hmm.
There's not. I wouldn't say a lot. I say most people who are plugged into the world of
there's
video
7 billion people in the world, Brad.
Yeah, and they're not all playing video games. But of the ones that regularly play
at least
video
1 billion
games,
of them are, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I actually pulled that number out.
I mean, are we counting like phone games? Yeah.
1 billion is like the entire population of India.
Yeah.
That checks out.
They have phones. They're playing Diablo. Sorry, I don't know what that means.
Jesus.
Diablo.
Y'all have phones?
Don't y'all have cell phones?
Yeah.
Sorry. Hell yeah. I just
assumed
that guy had a good day today.
New Dragon Quest Monsters games, Splatoon Raiders. What are we talking about here?
Duskbloods.
Duskbloods. Oh, Duskbloods is worth mentioning because they showed nothing. There was the trailer was nothing. The trailer was nothing. They did not have a date or anything. They just said this summer there's going to be a private beta, and I'm like, that's not giving a game that's going to make it this year. I think most Japanese developers, publishers, once they announce a date, like I really do trust that they're probably going to stick to that. But FromSoft with no date, I don't know. I don't think they're going to make it, y'all.
Yeah, that's weird.
They finally show Kingdom Hearts 4 again, which is a little weird for it to be associated with Nintendo.
It is strange. It is strange.
But they also kind of showed not enough. Like they didn't show any Disney, which is not unusual, but they didn't even show like all the Kingdom Hearts characters that people want to see and stuff. Like they did. They just showed
count
some
the
like,
amount
combat.
of Disney stuff in there by the frames, because like it's just like 1 second of Donald and Goofy, and that's it.
But I mean, like also
does not
beyond
count as Disney stuff in Kingdom Hearts. They're just core characters. But
beyond that, though, like for a series that's like the appeal of the series is largely like going to all these different worlds and different places. Like they keep showing,
right?
They keep showing the same like cityscape. Like I don't know. It's just
No, it seems like a trailer that they would have shown at the reveal of the game, not
yes.
years later when people have been waiting. Also, that is not the appeal of the series. You are not in touch with the fandom, and that's fine.
Well, I don't give a shit about the fandom, right? I mean, like,
No,
wait,
I
is the
know,
appeal
but,
not
but
going
like,
to the
but like,
different worlds?
but like when I say that like this trailer is disappointing, it's only because they didn't show like Sora kissing Riku or whatever. But I'm saying like that's what the fandom wants to see, not like what worlds they're going to.
I fucking hate.
Like,
I
no, I'm being completely serious. The
I
very
know
very
you're being
passionate
serious.
fandom, like 90% of the people who truly care about Kingdom Hearts, which is not you, Nick. You're very casual, and that's fine.
Guys. I mean,
That's
yeah,
fine.
you're right.
That's fine. I mean, like you're not even close to.
Y'all
someone
guilted me
passionate.
out of even touching Kingdom Hearts 3.
Out of a joke.
Even though I
That was
own
a
it.
joke.
It's on my shelf.
You don't. You got to get that on a tattoo or something. It's on my shelf.
Maybe that's not a bad idea.
It is a compliment, Nick.
They also announced another round of ports for the Kingdom Hearts games coming to PS5 and Switch 2, and the key art was made with AI.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean,
fuck.
Yeah, sure.
Why?
Yeah, video games are terrible.
You've got Disney money.
This is why you can't give up on Mina the Hollower.
And
it's the last video game made, honestly.
The bigger the company, the more inclined they are to try and save money unnecessarily.
They're all super invested in AI because it's the only thing propping up the economy right now.
Why not just use old fucking key art? Like this is a series that's go back 25 fucking years.
I don't think you heard what I just said.
Yeah.
They need to be able to tell investors, dude. Like one of the old companies I work for, Accenture, nowadays the main metric by which they judge employees is how much AI they implement into their workflow. Not how much work they do, not how much like value they generate for the company. It's how much they use AI.
And like the more the better is what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh God, that makes me want to throw up.
They keep people who use AI a lot. They get rid of people who do not. Like,
I'd be out of there.
It's all Asha Sharma talks about. Like it's all of these companies. It's horrifying. Like no one's.
Okay, this is getting depressing really fast.
So hard to keep AI a thing because, like, again, the chip sale to like AI to data center pipeline is like the only part of the economy that's like, quote unquote, growing.
My kid's pediatrician uses. Well, like okay, it was very weird, but like. I take my kid to the doctor and the doctor's like, oh, y'all don't mind if I use some AI, right? And I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? It's like she pulls out her phone to like record the conversation, but I'm like, why is she calling that AI? I mean, it probably is like some AI going, but I think she doesn't understand something that her phone's doing or her recorder's doing. But she calls it AI.
She's
and
not
I'm
like
scared.
recording it into AI, and then when you guys leave, being like, "Okay, what's the diagnosis here?"
No, I think it might be like maybe a transcriber. Or something.
Yeah, it's transcription.
Yeah,
we went,
but like that she just calls it AI. Y'all don't mind if I use a little AI here, right? And I'm
you mind if I talk to chat real quick?
When we had to take Taco to the vet hospital, and they took us into a room, there was a sign on the wall that said, "All sessions with the doctor in this room are recorded and transcribed via AI."
Okay, yeah, it's like that.
So it's like, but it's like, where's the microphone? Like you can't see it, but it's like if you're in this room, you're being recorded, and we are going to transcribe it with AI. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
it felt weird when I, because it was my kid's pediatrician, but whatever.
Speaking of things that felt weird, they spent like 27 minutes on Switch Sports Resort, and like, why? No,
27
It
minutes.
fucking felt like it.
What are you talking about? You're talking why? Just last week we mentioned that Wii Sports was like the 5th best-selling video game of all time or something. And you're wondering why Nintendo's spending time on talking about Switch Sports?
I mean, it's the fact that they spent like 7 minutes focusing on a live play of thumb wrestling. And I'm like,
the thumb wrestling did look horrifying, and it looked really out of place. Like this was a 1-2 switch mini game that they really wanted to like not kill off from like a sequel or something. So they threw it in Switch Sports because everything else will just look like Switch Sports Resort or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or Wii Sports Resort. And then there was thumb wrestling, and I'm like, it really does feel like maybe this was like maybe part of that welcome tour, or maybe they were making some like fucked up sequel to Arms or something called Thumbs, and they just want to salvage
It's
some
just
of it.
getting weirder
Like,
and weirder.
It seems salvaged from a separate thing
Yeah.
and placed into this Switch Sports game. It's kind of weird. It's also depressing to see like the jet ski stuff again, because it's like, just make a wave race game. Like, it's not going to sell numbers, but like it would make some people so happy. Same thing with like F-Zero, right? Like, just come on, Nintendo.
Maybe some Pilot Wing stuff, you know?
All right, that's the thing. Pilot Wing stuff is also in this Switch Sports, like just like the wave race stuff. It's like, this is what you get now. All right, well, they ended with Ocarina of Time, the remake, which we do because it leaked, right? But the shocking part is they showed so little when I expected this to be a bit of a blowout. Now, obviously, they're probably just going to do some Ocarina Direct soon, right? And then in the next couple of months, and just show us what the game was all about.
A fair
But
assumption, yes.
at the end of the trailer, which was like nothing, it was like a very tiny cinematic with like Child Link laying in his bed or whatever. It said 2026. They didn't give a month or a date or anything. They just said 2026.
It's going to be December.
I think
Most
it has
definitely.
a lot. I think it could be November. I think it has a lot to do with the launch of the more expensive Switch. And because I think they might try to do a bundle, and I think they really don't know when that date is.
It's going to be a little bit of a.
They're probably waiting on some real crazy stuff in the world with the economy and whatnot.
As far as we know, the game may actually already be finished.
I mean,
Nintendo does that.
is.
So. But the frustrating part is like the one thing I expected to see in this is for us to at least know the scope of it, right? Is it going to be more like Star Fox, which is 1-to-1, or is it going to be more like a whole reimagining? What do y'all get from this trailer?
I think it's going to be a reimagining.
I think
but
reimagining, yeah.
But you don't. So like Breath of the Wild, because
no, I mean,
you get nothing from this trailer.
I would say take the scale of the original Ocarina and make it like 2 to 3 times bigger in terms of like
I feel like it's
geometry.
I feel like
how? Bigger like what?
Look. I think they're turning Ocarina.
The roof is higher.
I think the closest
Hyrule Field
thing I would bet that this game ends up looking and feeling a lot closer to like Twilight Princess in terms of size and scope.
But what does
Ocarina
that
of
mean?
Time
Like you're saying that it's still going to be like a traditional Zelda game.
Yes, I think so. I mean, look, I think this is one of those high. I mean, it's highly anticipated remake. It's one of the most cherished games of all time. I don't think they know they can't deviate from it too far and make it some like completely different thing. And I don't think they want to like. I don't think they want to turn it into Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess, Tears of the Kingdom, they exist. Like I don't think we need to turn Ocarina of Time into that. But like,
but like the framework for like the world and how
scope of
Link
the world
interacts with the world and the elements.
The scope of the
interact with each
world on
other.
the N64 was so small by today's standards.
Yeah.
I think they're just it's going to feel bigger, but it's going to largely be the same kind of experience with obvious
Are they going to
changes.
redesign the dungeons from the ground up?
Probably.
I mean, I think that's probably a safe.
I mean,
And what are those
they're going to
puzzles like?
bow
Are
to
you going to be
pressure and say
slowly
that.
pushing blocks, or are you going to be lifting it up with
Look,
your fucking ultra hand and shit?
I mean,
I wouldn't
I wouldn't
think they're gonna
expect
do
a
that.
lot of that to happen, but they are going to do things like they will completely redesign the water temple, things like that. They will.
What's that mean, though?
I think
Like,
they're
it
going to
won't
take
be that.
puzzles from the dungeons and say like, we need this puzzle, but you can change the way it looks. Like you can put it in a different spot, you can make it look different, but the puzzle and the solution to the puzzle is the same. Like you'll recognize, oh, this puzzle was from the original, but this room looks totally different, or this dungeon as a whole looks totally different, even though I know I'm in the forest temple or whatever. It's just, I don't know. Look,
We've
you're also
also
asking us to
learned
like
that
make
the-
assumptions
that the
based off of something
developer-
that had
Well,
nothing to show, really, other than like
They
one
had
shot.
nothing to show. To me, like if it is like Star Fox, where
I don't think it's like Star Fox,
but why not?
because the
The only proof we
Ocarina of
have
Time
is
by
Star
today's
Fox.
standards is such a small game by today's
I
standards.
mean, Star Fox
Zelda-
is far smaller, and they're doing that.
yes, but Star Fox is fucking Star Fox. No one gives a shit. Just
So,
like,
okay, this is not based in
don't-
reality.
No,
I
Brad,
don't
nothing
know.
is based in reality. We're talking about a game that
No,
they
but
showed
Star
like a
Fox
30-second
exists.
trailer of.
Star Fox exists though, and like they have they just did it. Is what I'm saying.
I don't
That's
know what
also
you want
an
me to tell
N64
you.
game. It's also an N64 game.
You keep
I'm
asking
saying,
me,
like,
and I keep telling you what I think, and then you tell me that you don't like my answer. Like I just don't know what you want me to say.
It's not that you're. It's not. It's how incredulous you're being.
What?
Like what I'm saying is like it's you seem like it couldn't possibly be like Star Fox.
You know, that's what we
But,
do here, right? Is we look at things and we make
No, but I'm saying
approximate-
how is that not realistic for a 64 game when they're just doing it? Because like Ocarina is loved, right? A very pretty version of Ocarina is still gonna make people happy, right?
but like when you look at Ocarina of Time and you set it next to like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild have shifted the expectations for what a Zelda game is at this point in terms of scope.
Yeah, but Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword are not that either, right? Like expectations are way beyond that. Like I'm saying, like I think this has to be a complete
Twilight Princess is
reimagining.
even quite a bit larger than Ocarina of Time. Like it feels bigger than Ocarina of Time.
I mean, like if we're making comparisons, Twilight Princess is much closer to like an Ocarina of Time than it is to a Breath of the Wild.
I'm not. Look,
I think it's more realistic for them to rebuild the world of Ocarina with like more functionally how Link interacts with the world in like a Breath of the Wild than to try to like cobble together like a classic Zelda game out of pieces of like slightly later classic Zelda games.
What I'm saying,
I think that's
is that
harder to pull off.
If you rebuild the like Hyrule Field in the world of Ocarina of Time in a 1-to-1 situation by today's standards, the world is going to feel incredibly small and claustrophobic.
I agree. And multiplying that times 3, like Twilight Princess, does not solve that problem. It doesn't make it feel like a modern game. It's just going to feel even emptier.
Okay, we're going in circles. I don't want to. This conversation is pointless right now.
Do you feel like that Nintendo thinks that the game is like maybe too sacred to like alter that much?
I believe so.
I think that's true.
I mean, they felt that way about Star Fox.
I mean,
I don't think the Star Fox remake is coming from the same. Like, I don't think that like Revelry for Star Fox 64 is the same as it is for Ocarina of Time. Like, I think they did it with Star Fox because that was the easy option.
You don't think that was reverence? You think that was just
I think that was cheap. I mean,
No,
I think that was
they're doing this
like an
with
easy way to
64
bring,
because that's the only truly loved Star Fox game.
like Star Fox to be relevant needed to like play on the nostalgia. Like it needed to like they're like let's just remake that.
But it
like,
is a
1-to-1 remake of that game that everybody loved.
But that's what Ocarina is.
But like what I'm so mad right now.
Star Fox is a outsourced remake of a game that was already a much smaller scale. There's never been a Star Fox game that has really expanded in scale beyond what it has always been. With
Every time they try to do something with Star
That's
Fox,
not fucking true. Star Fox has changed a lot from entry to entry.
but every time they try to do something other than Star Fox 64, it fails. Like nobody like it's.
I
People don't like
agree
it.
with that. I agree with that.
Yeah,
But like,
I mean,
but like, I don't think that they like. But how? Why do we know that? Like,
We don't know anything, Brad. Let's just get that out. Like we don't
No,
know
no,
anything.
okay, so I want to be clear that like Ocarina is loved, right? But like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are like astronomically more successful than any old Zelda game.
Sure.
Like,
and of course there's going to be
orders of
lessons
magnitude.
and things pulled from those games to like
But what I'm saying is like
influence this.
to say that Ocarina is so sacred that you can't, or what are you saying? Like
I'm not saying I'm look
like a very pretty version of Ocarina of Time that plays really nice, like what Star Fox is like a pretty satisfying thing. And Chris Davis is saying,
All right,
well,
let's
they
leave it at that
outsourced the remake for Star Fox, but why would they not? I mean, who's to say they're not doing the same thing with
Look,
Ocarina?
you clearly aren't going to let this go until I agree with you and say that that's a possibility, and that's fine. Let's just move on.
But like, it is a possibility, right?
Yes, of course, anything's a possibility. We don't know anything about this fucking game at this point.
Of course, it depends. It depends.
All we're doing is spitballing here based on the very, very, very little we've seen and what we know about Nintendo and their strategies in the past.
Okay,
I'm just,
but that's the thing.
I'm just saying.
I kind of agree with you. I just think if they're gonna do that, they have to go more like Breath of the Wild, and I think that's like more likely and more exciting.
Okay, sure. I mean,
I agree with you on that.
Okay.
I don't think that's realistic, but I think that's good.
That's not
all I'm saying is,
I get it. I thought you guys were on opposite sides of this whole thing.
No, we're on the same side. No, we're not on opposite sides.
Look, you just kept saying that, like, you don't. Like, I don't think this is going to be a 1-to-1 remake of Ocarina of Time the way that Star Fox 64 is a 1-to-1
You think
remake.
it's going to be more Breath of the Wild, like reinvention makeover?
I think
what I'm
it's going
saying
to be
is
somewhere between Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild.
And what I'm saying is that feels like the least likely to me. I feel like you have 1-to-1, that's pretty. You have Breath of the Wild, like reimagining, like world interactivity, and those are both more likely than slightly modified version of a classic Zelda game that's like a rebuilt new classic Zelda game.
Maybe I'm just having a really hard time conveying
that seems
what
the
I'm
hardest to pull off. The one you have seems hardest to pull off.
I'm thinking
Weirdly
it's going to be a
on.
live service game.
There's no move
Fuck
on.
off.
That is the last thing. It's literally the last thing.
That's
maybe
literally the end of the
biggest
show.
thing, so-
This is the end. We've reached the end of this podcast.
That's why I wasn't trying to move on, because that's just the end.
You're like,
And it's
how
also
long can I
like the
keep this
biggest
podcast
topic
going?
for us,
No,
right?
you're right.
Our
This is-
podcast started with Twilight Princess.
We're literally
the
talking
first
about
episode.
a remake of one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm open
Nick,
to
you're
any
big,
and all.
you're
really?
a big
You really like
Ocarina of
Ocarina?
Time fan?
I'm a Star Fox 64 guy.
I'm just saying, of course I want to talk about this. I want to have these conversations. But I know just as much as you know about it. And I'm just looking at what I have in front of me, and this is
I
what
know, but like this part of the conversation before we know is also like interesting and exciting and valuable.
Of course.
So like entertaining for viewers, you know. It is fun to to speculate and anticipate and argue. This is good stuff.
Right. I'm speculating that this
But
is not a
you see what I'm
1-to-1
saying
remake.
now about how I think these two are more likely than what your dream is.
I see what you're saying. I don't agree with you, but that's okay.
I think
You can
anybody who thinks this is going to be anything other than a complete visual rebuild of the game is lying to themselves.
Okay.
See, I don't agree with that either.
I don't agree with that.
because again, I just think modern expectations for what
like what Star Fox
the
is
scope of
what
a
I'm saying.
world is. If you just do a 1-to-1 remake of it, like it's different with Star Fox because Star Fox is on rails. This is a game where you can like go anywhere and explore everything, right? Like,
Well, really,
And
when you
so
think
much
about it,
other
all
stuff.
games are on rails.
and at the
This dude's
time,
never been to an all range mode, apparently. Yeah.
at the time in 1998, the world of Ocarina of Time felt large. Today,
Yeah,
it would feel
I agree.
fucking tiny.
On its
And if you
64
go
bit
from-
system.
Ocarina does hold up. I will say
Of
that.
course, it holds up.
Yeah.
Of course, it holds up. But like, it's like if you're going to remake it,
Dude, what if they do something crazy like a rogue like that one fucking DLC they did for Breath of the Wild? Where
what
it
if
was
they
just-
made it a survival horror? Like,
Yeah, with Redead and Octobulls.
Bognoise brings up a good point. They did remake
Blackables?
Link's Awakening and sell
Yes,
it
but
as
that
like a
was
full price
also-
game.
They did.
they did,
are-
they
you
did,
are-
but like,
But most kids don't remember that game.
Most kids don't remember Ocarina, man.
Oh,
Most
shut
kids,
the fuck
Zelda
up.
is
Shut
no,
the fuck up! You can't
no,
do
fuck
that.
you old man. To most kids, Zelda is Breath of the Wild.
No, it's classic.
No.
That's not. No,
That's
Come
fucking
on,
true, dude.
Stop it.
Breath of the Wild sold more than all the other Zelda games before it came out.
No.
newsflash, we're old. We're old. All right,
That's
Guys,
not true.
let's
That's
wrap this up.
impossible.
I'm going to, just keeping in mind that we touched on like a lot of the stuff from like the major showcases, but there were a metric fuck ton of indie showcases. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to the Games Recaps website in the show notes. If you haven't been there, it's what they used to do, E3 recap. Now it's Games Recap because E3 doesn't exist anymore. But it has literally every trailer organized by showcase, with the release dates and all the relevant information and links to the trailers. It's a very helpful resource. So I'm going to put the link to that in the show notes. If you want to see all the other crazy shit that was announced, go there. We will be back next week to do a regular show, if you will. I imagine. What is there any other games coming out this month? Anything new?
There's
plenty.
stuff.
I feel like calm before the storm. I don't fucking know.
There's plenty.
Anyways,
Cyclops comes out tomorrow in Marvel Rivals.
Fuck yeah, let's talk about it next week. Bring some footage. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to us argue about Zelda and shit. We'll be back next Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on twitch.tv/4Player Podcast. In the meantime, of course, you can find all of our episodes on 4playernetwork.com, and you can find us every day hanging out in our Discord at discord.gg/4player. In the meantime, be good to each other, play video games, and...
The Adventures of Elliot! The Adventures of Elliot's coming out!
Yep.
Which one is that?
HG2D.
2D, bro.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Also, Star Fox. I know Star Fox means nothing to you.
It literally does. It means nothing.
Yeah, I know. I could tell. It is loved game. It is a loved game.
That is a little bit of a bad attitude, Nicholas.
It's a loved game. I don't love it. I'm not saying it's not loved. I'm not saying people should feel bad for loving it. I'm just saying
what is
I don't love
the episode number?
877.
Someone who did a single playthrough on the 3DS and was like, I don't get it. Say again? 877?
Yes.
877.
But that's fine. I will say. I looked it up, dude. Ocarina on the 64 sold 7 million something copies. Breath of the Wild sold over 35 million copies.
It was also a very different world in 1998.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a different world, but like, no Nintendo franchise sold like that until the
world
Switch,
where
basically.
nobody played Zelda to a world where everybody plays Zelda.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have thought the same, that like they weren't going to remake Star Fox 64 again because they remade it on the 3DS like Ocarina.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at history, they did release that Star Fox 64 remake on 3DS right next to the Ocarina remake on 3DS. The same, they're like a couple months apart, I think. So
Star
like
Fox
if they
is
did that again with Ocarina, it is in line with Nintendo historically doing this.
Star Fox is getting new content though.
That's the thing. They're putting they're putting a lot of work into making it like a much bigger cinematic thing with new cutscene character designs with all these new cutscenes that set up the story and the world, and it is significant outside of the gameplay. And they could do that to Zelda and it would feel like a big deal. But I think redesigning an old school dungeon is probably hard. I imagine there's people at Nintendo going, "How the fuck do you do that?"
I feel like you're construing what I'm saying as trying to imply that this is not going to be
a roguelike
significant in some way. I think this is absolutely going to be one of the biggest games of the year, and it's probably going to be massive.
No, this version will actually be haunted by the soul of a dead child.
I guess it's more that Nintendo's a company that still puts out Mario Wonder, which is a very old style game or whatever, but it's still this is Mario. I think people would be plenty happy with take what they're doing with Star Fox and do it with Zelda, and I think there's still going to be a lot of people who are happy.
The only reason I tend to shy away from that is that Ocarina of Time is it's I mean, it's a fucking classic, man. It's
fucking classic, dog.
If you're not going to go big, don't do it. That's how I feel about it anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is more about Star Fox Shade than anything else. They're going big for Star Fox. It's Star Fox is a smaller game. Yeah.
They're swinging away.
That is maybe why you care about it less, and that's fine, but
I mean,
Ocarina's not a small game. I mean, it's not.
Wait, why are you saying you think I'm saying that it's a small game?
The original Ocarina?
I'm saying by today's standards, the scope of the world is small.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm saying
irrefutable. I feel like,
but the most like, but you were saying maybe it's more like Twilight Princess. That also feels kind of like nothing compared to what modern Zelda's doing.
compared to Breath of fine. It could be. All I'm saying is, if they release Ocarina of Time and Hyrule Field is the same, is like 1-to-1, same size as it was on the 64, it's gonna be whack, man. It's gonna be whack.
I'm more concerned about what's going on in the dungeons than Hyrule Field, to be honest.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Roguelike dungeon mode. Roguelike dungeon.
That's literally what they did for like the Link's Awakening remake, right?
I know. They should do it here too.
I could see that. I could see it. Dude, how pissed would y'all have been if it was Ocarina, but it was the fucking stupid fucking
like the chibi, like the 2D,
the chip,
HD.
yeah, from the Link's Awakening. Oh my god,
Dude, that shit look cool. Come on.
I mean, that is a.
it would
that is
not
a
look cool in Ocarina. Fuck you.
But it's like going from like,
or like if
like
they use
Super
Wind Waker
Nintendo
art, dude,
era graphics to, like it's moving in a certain direction. That would be going backwards.
What if they just made Ocarina, but with the Wind Waker cell shaded art? That would be spectacular,
sick as hell.
dude.
That would be sick
that would
as
be
hell,
sick as
actually.
hell.
Dude, people would be so pissed.
They would, and I
no
love
one's
it.
pissed anymore because people have acknowledged they were stupid.
No,
about Wind
these would be
Waker.
new people being like, this would be a whole new group.
I'll
of
be
people
pissed.
Who are pissed off the way that people were pissed off about Wind Waker back in the day.
The voice
People who
acting
weren't
kinda
even
went
born yet
crazy,
when
though.
Wind Waker came out are going to be pissed.
The voice acting in that trailer was kind of wild.
Maybe it'll be like a Gooner
Is everyone
game.
gonna talk? Is everyone gonna talk? I think it could be a very cinematic
Gooner game?
Ocarina. Like a 1-to-1, but super cinematic and pretty. I could see it. That's what's happening with Star Fox. The demo is out
Ocarina
there. Play Star Fox. It's free on NSO if you have
gonna be
the
like Stellar
subscription.
Blade.
What? No. But like
Gooner game.
you can play the demo
wearing
for Star
tights.
Fox. And it's not even Corneria, it's Medios. You or Medio. You play this like the asteroid field level.
Ew.
I don't know. We did
You
find
had me at Gooner game.
outsourced.
Yeah, like what if Link has like a fully like adult Link as a fully modeled hog, right?
Yeah,
It's, like,
dude.
tight.
No,
You
dude.
could just see the like dick outline.
Dude, we still love Stellar Blade.
The moment you stopped yourself to say adult Link, I was like, here it comes.
I feel like the most Stellar Blade thing. I feel like one of these. I don't know how you
just
explain it.
caked up rolling in the field.
No. I don't know how you explain it in the lore, but like the most fan service thing they could do would be to give one of the Stellar Blade ladies a massive cock. I feel like that would be the most like.
It would save a lot of those hentai artists a lot of work.
Dude, how dope would that be though? Just fucking give the people what they want. You know? I mean, obviously you can't show the giant cock, but you could show the
But you
giant
can
cock
imply it.
outline.
You can imply that hog
You can tastefully
Yeah.
imply it.
tastefully. Nothing in that game is done tastefully, okay?
Yeah.
It's by design.
And then her girlfriend's shocked she has a giant cock or whatever, right?
A Stellar
and
Blade.
their stepsisters.
Dude, a
something.
Stellar Blade. Is that? I don't know. I mean, that's your game, dude.
No
You tell
game
me.
will
joke
ever be
I'm making a
hornier
joke
than-
about porn, man. Porn
one of them
is
gets
these
stuck in
days.
a washing
In
machine or
a
something.
washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Eve's stepsister gets her hand stuck in
Step
the washing
Android,
machine.
bro.
What are you
Yeah.
doing,
Someone-
Step Android?
Step boy brother, bro.
Has a porn ever tried to do like what 127 hours or whatever? Like has anyone ever tried to do like a very realistic, like terrifying version of the stuck in the washing machine? It's still a porno, but it's like shot like it's fucking open water or something.
Fucking
You know,
for
like
survival.
this is
You could be the
we're
first.
we're really in like a dangerous situation or whatever here, or like
Yeah.
Where she has to
Dude,
like
that would
what,
be
chew her own
so
arm
sick.
off.
yeah. Because
Something-
like it's so low effort, right? Like you don't even
It's
look
just like-
stuck. You don't look
It's
stuck
just like
at all.
some kind of BDSM thing.
I love.
yeah.
There's that guy who does like
But gotta be
shorts
well
on YouTube,
shot,
I
well
guess,
shot.
where he makes jokes about like because he looks kind of like he looks kind of like the stereotypical like porno
Porn
like
producer.
guy, plumber or delivery guy who shows up and like the woman's like, "Oh no, I got my hand." He's like supposed to be a handyman. She's like trying to
I've seen
seduce
this,
him.
yeah.
She's like, "Oh no, my hand is stuck in the washing machine." She's like, "What do I do?" And he's like, "Take it out." And he like grabs her hand and like pulls it out. And he's like, "Wasn't that hard? I don't know what's going on."
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Good stuff.
Open water, but porn is what I want. I think.
You must pay the fine or go to jail. I don't have any money. Is there anything else I can pay with?
Yeah.
You'll pay with your blood.
Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna go watch some porn. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And he's just gone. He's like, not unless I get to do it first.
Let's go, jerky.
All right, and what a way to end the stream.